And now you know why Ryuji walks the way he does.
I wonder if I could actually play it.
Oh, yeah, Kamoshida broke his leg.
Oh yeah, here you go. Listen.
You don't fuck with the Jesus.
Stereotyping Mexican.
You don't fuck with the
He said
Jesus.
Chewbacca from Star Wars is Mexican because his name is Chewie, and he's a mechanic.
Oh my god, why are you looking like that?
Justin, can you hear it or no? Jorge, can you hear it?
A little bit.
Alright.
First of all, Chewbacca is too tall to be Mexican. If anybody Mexican in Star Wars is R2-D2. His name's Spanish, Arturito.
It's Felipe Esparza's skit, I guess. It's fucking hilarious.
Can you send it?
I don't know if you have an Instagram, it can link through Discord, but if you can't, it may be a bitch to find. Hang on a second.
Oh, never mind, it's alright.
Oh, anyway, you probably find it like YouTube or some form of video service. I'm sure it's.
I mean, I can make an Instagram, but I don't want to do that.
No, best especially just go through YouTube. Just go through YouTube or whatnot. I'm sure it's okay. I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck is my A. Jorge, can you help a moron out through Visual Boy Advance regular emulator? Where the hell is my A? Because I see X is B. It was WASD, right? Help! Ayúdame!
Wait, I'm eating something. Wait.
Alright.
Alright, well, let's do.
I can do like A for enter, but WASDF? No. V? Q? No. R? E?
You just set it up.
I haven't changed it, but I haven't done it in so long. Oh, okay, it's Z. Okay, never mind. My fucking tism is showing. God, that's fucking sad. I totally forgot where my A button was when they're like, oh, that's bad. No, I was playing this particular game through my Android. Because apparently it's like phenomenal for like ROMs and shit. So I was overthinking it. I'm like, oh, let me just like, drag and drop the ROM files from my computer onto the phone. Well, the app I downloaded, I guess, comes with like the preloaded library for Game Boy Advance games, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even need to do this.
Oh, I missed.
Joe, I missed. This is actually a little better to go with sped up like this so far, anyway.
There we go.
I just hope Twitch isn't capturing my fucking receiver audio. Oh, well, you copywriting and, fucking... Yeah.
Holy shit, I keep lagging.
It's actually a little bit easier to control for the most part when it's sped up like this. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm in fucking 6 out of 6. I'm like, oh yeah, this is running great. Oh. I gotta edit the fucking stream after this race. I don't know what the fuck it has me playing, but it's probably not correct. I remember this game being very unforgiving. If you come in second, it's like, oh, try again. I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
Fuck.
It's very unforgiving. You gotta come in first and like everything. It's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't even have the fucking thing set up yet. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it still thinks I'm playing Lego Worlds. Like, no, this is not Lego Worlds. Where is video produce? No, I need create a dashboard. Because I think last time I streamed it was through my PlayStation, but I'm like, nah, this isn't right. Alright,
No.
okay, edit it through there, so... Stream Manager, I think it was? Yeah, God, oh, wow. That's how you know I haven't streamed in a while. I'm like, where is my editing? Holy shit. It's like fucking Alzheimer's for streamers. I need... Not quick access. Settings? Stream. No.
There isn't any connection to Vietnam.
By the way, can one of you explain to me what the fuck does pendejo mean?
Pendejo.
I'm like not very fluent in Spanish as I am other languages, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Like dumbass.
Okay,
Like dumbass or stupid.
Okay. I was telling my grandmother today, I'm like, yeah, I know how to say like thank you in 9 different languages, now 10, but I'm like, I'm not fluent in many. But I learned it through like bits and pieces and shit. But she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I know how to say fucking thank you in like 9 different languages. My sister was blown away. She's like, how the fuck do you have time for this? I'm like, I don't know.
Rosetta Stone.
Not even, honestly. Like, I learned it through just hearing it a lot, I guess, and just practicing saying it. Like,
Like your opinion, man.
yeah, kind of like just self-taught in a way. But I start small with, like, certain, like, universal phrases like hello, bye, thank you, shit like that. Where the fuck is my editing the goddamn stream itself? And I'm still not signed in through my phone either. Oh, well, you know, we got to send you a text message to your cell phone number that you don't have anymore to confirm it's you. Well, that's not helpful. Oh, edit stream info. Here we go. Title, okay.
Nobody fucks with that Jesus. Yo, saw that, man. Yo, saw that, man. Ow!
And I'm just gonna put SamuraiCop. That's what I usually do for you, Justin. AI. Jesus Christ. Holy living dyslexia. Alright, there we go. I got Jorge, Yosh tagged, and Justin. Just
Jorge!
Jorge!
Jorge! Jorge! Jorge!
I don't think he's here. I am here.
Jorge! Jorge!
Jorge!
Jorge! Jorge! Jorge! Jorge! Jorge!
Fucking crackheads with his name. Jorge! That was loud. I'm gonna go back to home. I'm gonna load up my channel and then just see it play out. Jorge!
Oh, fuck, I clicked what?
Can we get a roll call for Brown James?
LeBron James.
There it is. LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. Alright, so that's muted. I'm going to pause it and go back to me sucking ass in this game. You finished turd. Yeah, it's very unforgiving. You literally like have to win every race in this game. And I remember this as a kid. I'm like, motherfucker! But they give you like the unlockable trucks fairly fairly easily. Like you beat like I think like 5 or so races.
You know what I'm gonna,
they give you an unlocked truck.
you know what I'm gonna want from a few people from y'all here?
What?
See if you have any local game stores that you go to from time to time. Local retro game stores.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah. Anything you too, Jorge? I mean, if you have any nearby, if Joe knows.
What?
I wanna, because I wanna write a list down for. If y'all go to any, or if you ever have any local retro game stores.
We do.
Definitely.
Because I don't like shopping online anymore. Shit, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton of them here. But the cheapest places you get them is at conventions. People are selling them for super cheap in conventions.
I don't fucking have that sort of access. And the shit here is expensive. I didn't show you the last.
Well, you're paying for
I didn't show you
convenience,
the
probably.
Well, it's fucked up because there's no competition. Like it's just one guy. It's just one shop. There's like 2 different locations of There's one. There used to be like 2 or 3 different like shops.
Another.
Yeah, COVID may have wiped them out, or just poor sales and shit. Well, I love those mom and pop shops, dude. I'll give you one.
Oh, no,
I'll give you one, dude. It's
I
called
had 2.
Bowser's Basement.
I had at least 2 like shops. There was BRE.
Yeah.
That was open for how many years, and I liked them. The prices were good.
Oh yeah.
I would buy like 6 games for like $40. Like they would be like 10 to like $5 each.
That's pretty damn good.
Or I would like spend like just $45 on like maybe even more games, like 7 or 8 games.
That's not bad at all.
No, nowadays if I want to buy like 5 games,
too.
if I want to spend money on like 5 games, that's gonna be already like $60.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
The first dawn of
It's
justice.
expensive.
But I mean, as long as you get your money's worth out of them too, like even if they're like a little on the pricey side, like if you play the fuck out of them, you're pretty much getting your money's worth. That's how I kind of look at it sometimes too.
I know, but I could still be spending less than that.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I freaking bought the last shit I bought was Forza Unleashed and this Hellboy game for like $12.
Nice.
Freaking Forza Unleashed was $15.
Dude, my buddy
I bought
actually.
Dead Rising.
My buddy actually
I bought
told
a copy
me.
of Dead Rising 2 for $8.
He's like,
Two.
he said to me, he's like, all right, name a sequel to a game, and why? And I told him mine and this and that, and he's like, Force Unleashed 3, go through like VR headset kind of deal. I'm like, ooh, that's an interesting idea. I was telling that to Kyle too. Like, can you imagine the Force Unleashed like 3 on VR? Just
There's
literally
already
motion.
some Star Wars games on VR.
Do
That
they
might
really?
already done that. Yeah.
Oh, I would think so and hope so. I mean, the idea is just kind of too, well, obvious.
No.
Or just play the stuff that people made in VR chat, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking
But can
crazy
you
shit.
imagine, like, force push, force lightning in fucking VR motion controls? That's going to be phenomenal.
They've already made quite a few Star Wars VR games, so they most likely got that down.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I just probably don't know about it, but that's going to be impressive, though, to say the least.
Yep. They made a pretty cool looking Medal of Honor game on VR that I haven't played yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I bought Dead Rising 2. That was like $8.
Mm.
And I bought Siphon Filter 2. They only had Siphon Filter 2 over there. I wanted to buy all of them.
Mm.
That was like $12. Then I bought freaking Afro Samurai. I saw Afro Samurai.
Dude, Afro Samurai's the shit. I owned that briefly, and I loved it. I returned it because I was like I was a trophy snob at the time. It doesn't have trophies, but I'm like, this game is really fucking cool. I regret fucking returning it. Because it's hard to find now. Very hard to find.
No, I got a chance. I saw it there, and I was like, I'm getting it.
Yeah, 100%.
That was $15,
Yeah.
and you know how much everything was all together?
How much?
$67 fucking dollars, dude.
Ooh.
My God.
Yeah. I mean, depending on what you buy.
$40 used to. No, it gets even crazier. You know how much I spent last time I was there?
How much?
Over $200.
Ooh, that's a hell of a chunk.
No, like shit's just too expensive there, and I mean, I got what I wanted, but it's awesome.
You're gonna pay
And
the
I
price
thought,
literally.
oh man, like that's the last time I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
Then no, I went again. $60 here. Like fuck.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Then I see Sam at freaking Pink Gorilla in fucking Oregon or in Washington or some shit, and I'm like, God, what the hell? Those are good prices.
Yeah. If you
Then
ever,
I see Maurice at his store. What the hell are those Those are good prices.
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Like motherfucker, look, I'll give you all a list of games that I want.
Oh,
I want
fuck
you
yeah.
to buy them for me.
Yeah.
I'll give you the money for it, and I'll give you the money to like ship it over here.
Yeah. If you want to know a good place near me, well, it's actually not near me, but it's in the same state. It's called Bowser's Basement. It's in Taunton, Mass. And I went there one day with my buddy Ben, dude, and I'm like, holy shit. He's like, what? I'm like, I said to him, I'm like, dude, there's a liquor store right next to a retro gaming store. Like, why don't I live here? And then he's like, I don't know. I said, yeah, it's probably good. I said, it's probably a good thing because I wouldn't have rent money very long between the two places.
Me and, my retro games was next to a sandwich place, and the sandwich place is pretty good.
Well, yeah, I do.
It's pretty
good.
It's pretty decent.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's pretty decent.
Yeah. I do enjoy me a good hole in the wall, you know, little local town sandwich shop. You guys have Jersey Mike's?
Yes.
Dude, fuck, I love Jersey Mike's.
I never had Jersey Mike's. I've only had Jimmy John's.
I haven't had Jimmy John's, but I've had Jersey Mike's when they were in Connecticut before they migrated up here, and oh my god, dude,
Jimmy John's, and I may have had Firehouse Subs. I don't know, but
Firehouse,
there's Jimmy. I love Jimmy John's.
Really, yeah. I'll have to try them, but I love a good fucking sub like that.
Fuck a Subway, but I'll still order a freaking buffalo chicken sandwich if I get the chance.
Yeah, well, you gotta stick to what you know and like, for sure. I mean, especially Subway, because it's so, like, potent everywhere.
I mean, it probably depends on where you go, because there's, like, one that are owned by, like, mom and pop shops.
Right, versus a corporation or a millionaire kind of guy that you may or may not have.
But even some mom and pop ones are a little fucked. My brother's had a bad experience working at one. That's all completely fucked up, but my brother's always said, like, if it's owned by an Indian, man, like, oh my god.
Dude, my buddy used to work
he said they'll keep the food, like, freaking, they'll keep the food if they're, like, still going bad. And it's just like, damn, the food is bad.
They unfortunately will. Well, because the Subway near me, fucking, like, my buddy used to work there, and he said, like, they used the same water they wiped the floors with like something.
By the way, Josh.
They didn't use paper towels.
Now you know how my texting looks like.
It was like super cut corner.
Wait, you have that?
Yeah, this is how my text messages look like.
There's some guy that does YouTube videos, and he does some fun shit.
Yeah.
He has just videos of him just making sandwiches at Subway. So he's like just a freaking Subway sandwich maker, making like YouTube videos with commentary over it. He has also good stuff. There was one where he dealt with a freaking Karen once at a Subway, and it was funny.
I believe that. Yeah. Can I speak to your manager?
So can you Morpheus and he's a Mackie?
No.
Dude, no, I saw Karen go off over not having more than one goddamn cookie for their sandwich.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
And I look at the offense you have now.
Yeah, I used to work at Domino's.
Even Persona 1 and 2 as well.
I used to work at Domino's, and people were like wicked stupid. Like, they say, oh, well,
and also
my breadsticks are cold.
The stuff from, and also Vincent. You had Vincent's outfit too.
And I'd be like, you not have a microwave?
Want that?
Or like,
so you can literally
forgot my ranch. Well, don't you have any in the fridge?
In the team, Catherine outfits. That's what I do. Oh, also the battle theme changes too.
Sadly, I don't think you can really say shit like that without getting shit.
No, unfortunately, no. Like you can't be realistic with the customer. That's the problem. Like, the customer's always right, but they're also fucking stupid.
Then again, you still can. I mean, I met a couple of people that were honest with me. Like when I was trying to sell my games at the store.
Well, you gotta know your audience too. I mean, you also gotta know who you're talking to. Like if they're down to earth and realistic about it, you can kind of like say a little bit. But for the most part, it's like most of them are just fucking, you know, they don't care in a way. Which kind of adds to BS.
I mean, if I start being able to drive on my own, I would probably like just get a part-time job at that game store. I'll see how it is.
100%.
Actually,
now remember, remember, it only show up once you're actually in the metaverse.
Fuck, this race is not good.
I thought of that, but maybe I would like to go somewhere else.
Maybe I do have to slow it down. Because, like, I can control it like I normally do when I regularly play it, but it's just the speed in which it's... I think I...
You weren't on when I was in my van. I was showing off the van.
Oh, you were! Oh, I missed it. Fuck, dude. What's the year, make, and model, dude?
The Chrysler.
Wasn't St. Hermelin the Persona 1 down, right?
Hang on, what did you say, Justin?
I know Seven Sisters is Persona 2.
It's a 2005 Chrysler.
Shout for the Vincent suit, but apparently this guy cannot wear it.
The base is pretty good.
Oh no, because his is Orlando's.
They're fucking tanks.
Yeah, his friend, yeah.
Friend. It's the guy with the hat.
The good thing about Vans is like, they're fucking tanks, but they're a little bit meticulous in a way, because like it's still an automobile. But yeah, like some of the older Vans too, like you really have to try to fucking kill them in order to kill them, because they're just so clunky and shit. That was an awful race.
Again, because I have fucking schizophrenia. God,
I gotta try seeing
this quite actually is promising. The presentation's phenomenal.
No.
Looks like it's gonna be a fun week for me. Thank you, really appreciate it.
Fuck yeah, man. We're gonna continue tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll wait for you though. I'll hold my hands.
For sure.
I'll hold my hands.
Hold my hand.
My hand.
Yeah.
I fucking love their music with Akon. I like it a lot.
I'm just glad we're on the same wavelength right there. That was funny.
I used to listen to all that shit when I was younger. I know for you, you're probably way older than me, but yeah.
Remember, Karis here is an old man.
Indeed.
His arthritis gives it away.
What are you talking about? It's not arthritis, it's dementia.
Right.
I have poor hands, arthritis culiado. Here is my Discord nickname.
Oh, right now? Oh no, right now in this server I'm just Artaka Kurotaka.
Yeah, I saw that. That threw me off when I was trying to put your name in the my title. I'm like, the fuck is his name again? And I'm like, talk no. I just put your Twitch name on it.
I mean in my friend's nickname. Like you can say against your friends. So I call him arthritis culiado.
I always like that Korn song where it starts off and somebody on the phone saying, "Hello, it's Taco. Yes, Taco. You know, you fucking call me the Taco, okay?"
I have an idea to call Carrots. I'm gonna call them Carrots.
Carrots, yeah. Somebody beat you to that years ago, though. I never found out who, but it was fucking funny. I think it might have been Justin, honestly. Carrots. Somebody came up with it, and I don't remember who, but I was like, that's fucking funny.
What?
Carrots. Yeah, I think it might have been you, dude. Like way back when.
What?
Somebody renamed me Carrots, and I'm like, that's clever. I thought it was you, Justin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was you. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or Karis the Barbarian.
Yeah, I remember Karis the Barbarian, yeah.
Karis the Barbarian is a cool ass nickname. That's gonna be your nickname. Karis the Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Karis the Barbarian. Twitch, check what are you up to? Twitch. You're live on Twitch, right, Karis?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Grab the bomb, shit. Oh, fuck. Like,
Daytona.
Fucking emulator is just really sped up. Like, I literally have to do, like, the track, like 4 or 5 times to just know where to turn and shit. Because, like, I can do this. It's just, like...
I just realized you have, like, Hitler on your...
Yeah, I did! I fucking stuck that in there and fucking be like... Somebody said it in the chat a long time ago, and it was like Fabler or something. I'm like, this is hysterical. I had to throw that in there for whoever has the trained eye.
Karis, if you ever make if by some chance you make a living off of Twitch or you get money, remove that because that thing can get you fucking banned.
Oh god, yeah. That's probably why I would just decline it. Like, no, I want to be that like subtle satire asshole.
I mean, good on you. I find it funny, but
yeah, so somebody's probably gonna bitch and be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Are you like a Z Kyle dude?" I'm like, "No." Are you German? Yes. Do you support the Third Reich? No. I mean, do I look like I do? I'm not blonde hair, blue eyed. Get the fuck out of here.
I am in spirit.
Yeah, right. And that's what counts.
If it ain't white, then by God, it's not right.
Dude, there was some famous YouTuber back in the day who he would train his dog to react to him saying Z Kyle and shit, and he would throw up his paw, and it's like, it was cute as fuck, but I guess though the wrong people had some sort of power and shit, and they're like, oh well, this is bad, and the fucking FBI or something came to his house and they arrested him, and I'm like, oh, it was a dog trick. It's not like he was just outright saying shit. But no, apparently you can't even do that. I'm like, damn, that's brutal, dude.
Hey, John Carpenter, freaking.
You got a comment by a guy promoting a scam.
Yeah, I got that before a while back, and I'm like, I basically got him to leave by saying, I don't have an income. Dude, it's like the fucking calls I used to get from my computer way back in the day. Yes, this is Vladimir. I see you have computer virus. Could you please spend, and I got these calls throughout months worth of time. And I finally answered them and be like, yeah, I don't have an income. And the reaction was, oh, okay, click. And I'm never going to call back again. It's like, hello? I'm a broke-ass fucking white dude, being taken care of by family. No. And even if I did, I'm like, I ain't buying your shit. The fuck's wrong with you? Oh, shit, I'm going back to this. Hello. It's like, stop hounding me with this shit. I don't care enough. My computer's fine. If it's got a virus, it's through my own stupidity. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't paying for you to fucking come in through LinkedIn and be like, oh, well, this is what you have to do. Yeah, no shit. Difference is I don't really care that much because I don't use it for, a career and whatnot. I'd be like, dude, I use this $400 laptop primarily to fuck with text-to-speech. Seriously, I send screenshots through Guyzo in the chat. I'm like, yeah, this is what I use my $400 laptop for the most part. If I can just fucking with text-to-speech and throw a bunch of E's and O's in there, get a French-Canadian accent, go, and it's fucking hysterical to me. I don't only love dumb, repetitive humor, it soothes me. I do shit in here and just, take care of Missy and whatnot, get things done, listening to, woo. I'm nuts, but it's, it's calming to me because, well, it's funny. At some point, it just becomes, immediate background noise to just hear,
If you make it happy, that's what matters.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. It makes me happy and it calms me down just to hear fucking Uncle Gene just talk to my mice. They don't bother me none. Fucking irritates the shit out of my grandmother, though. My mom had a cow when she heard it. I'm like, hey, well, to each their own. She's like, how the hell does that calm you down? I'm like, I don't know. It's fucking funny. I laugh myself silly, and then it just becomes background noise. To me, that's normal. My mom's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. It just eventually, after I stop laughing myself into oblivion at it, it just becomes background noise, and it's calming in a way. And my mom's like, you're insane. I'm like, damn straight. It doesn't even really bother me. You know what I mean? Like you said, dude, anything that give me, some sort of happiness is well, hey. Bless you. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Arigato. Obrigado. Danku. Yeah, I was telling you guys I learned how to say thank you in 9 different languages, and the other one I looked up today was in Hindi or something like that. Fucking xie xie, universal Chinese whatnot. Danku, which is German. Obrigado, which is Portuguese. Thank you, Yash. Arigato, which is Japanese. Umbungate. Dude, Gracias, that's Spanish. Umungade is Zulu.
There's merci.
Ublangara.
Yeah, dude, I can't think of the other one. There's a couple. Well, thank
The other
you.
one is Ooga Ooga. There you
And
go.
obviously, thank you is English, and there was like another one I
No,
might be
it's Ooga
forgetting.
Ooga.
Oh, I can't think of it.
Medulla oblongata.
There's Japanglish.
Arigato is Japanese. Shishi is Chinese. Obrigado is
Arigato,
Portuguese.
Mr. Roboto.
Gracias is Spanish. Thank you is English. Umungande is Zulu. Oh, grazie. Grazie is Italian.
Oh, Nazi.
Grazie. Grazie.
Grazie.
Merci
Grazie.
is French. That's
Toast.
8. That's 8. Oh, fuck, I'm missing one more. I always forget one more. Danke, German. So I'm at 9, and I'm like, I got a shitload of time on my hands, so I'm thinking, why not learn something cool? And yeah, that's thank you in 9 different languages.
Glass hand.
But I'm like, I thought that was
shit.
some cool little thing to know, because
Netflix is banning freaking password sharing.
yeah, I heard about that a while back. I thought that was already a thing that they were being dicks about.
Yeah, and I guess they're finally pushing it.
Bunch of douchebags. Yeah, because my uncle shared his password with me a long time ago for Netflix, and I really didn't use it.
There you go, Yash. In one round of turns, I got him almost at half health.
I'm going Saber.
And
To me, I love learning languages. Like, to me, that's fun. You know what I mean? Like, something to do, something little skill set to have. But the problem is with, languages and shit, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I just try to, just say it randomly at certain times. There's also a term, I guess, to express if you speak 2 or more languages and make a full sentence out of it. And I forget what the term is, but I'm like, ooh, that's kind of cool. So if I were to say, I had one at one point ready to go, and I can't remember what it is. So if I'd say, let me think for a minute. Oh, I can't remember. So, Danke Gato. That's German and Spanish. Thank you, cat. Or if I were to do Danke Gato, very much. That's German, then Spanish, then English, which may or may not be a full sentence. But I'm like, I forget what the term is. Of course, I like to fuck with people in general, just verbally. So I'm like, I can't remember the term, but there is a name for it. I just can't think of what it is.
it's called autism.
Yeah. More specifically, Jorge, yes. But as far as the thesaurus is concerned, oh, dude, I am 100% convinced I'm on that spectrum somewhere, dude. I fucking did an Instagram story where I bought this canopy, this fold-up canopy, and put it over my van, and I'm like, yeah, I honestly may be on the fucking spectrum, because nobody under the goddamn sun who's normal is gonna just be like, oh yeah, here's my car that doesn't leave, but here's a canopy that I put over it just because. My buddy Matt comes by, and he's like, yeah, dude, you may actually be fucking retarded. I'm like, I've been saying. It's just so stupid. I'm like, yeah, but to me it's kind of stupid but fun. Oh, hey, here's my fucking, rinky-dink fucking canopy from Ocean State. Yeah, it's over a car that never moves. I thought it was funny, though. The only thing that sucks about this Monster Truck game is, if you go off the small little ass road, you're slowed down, and then you're slowed down when you turn. But I guess that's just what's added to the difficulty. Of course, it's also sped up a lot, and I don't know how to fix that. But I'm having fun with it. I won one race so far since I started streaming. I'm like, motherfucker. Of course, the fucking AI trucks are always right perfectly in the fucking middle. Oh yeah, we don't make mistakes. This song on my radio always makes me think of Dom. Fat bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. I'm like, that's definitely Dom's anthem.
Didn't you want to heal you?
Huh?
Didn't you want to heal you? He's about to die.
Oh no. package doesn't last long. Oh, fuck. Wow. Okay. Well, at least I'm catching up to them. I just gotta learn the fucking track setup. Because it's one of those games, racing games, that, like, the track moves with you for, like, turns and shit, but I'm not good at factoring that in when I do my directionals. So if I can fucking play the same track a couple times, I can probably get it down.
By the way, Jorge, one tip that I have is I just guard. I just guard until the effect wears off.
Yeah, they just beat the shit out of them all.
Hmm? So what did you say?
Can't I just hit them all? I completely forgot. Whatever, yeah, I'll guard.
You can, but why? If you hurt them, they die. And then you have to spend items, you know. Your time.
You guys want to hear something funny? So, I was actually recently fired from my job.
Okay, they're doing too much.
Oh, hey, listen, you'll like this. I was fired from my job at the sperm bank. You guys want to know why?
Why?
Because apparently it's frowned upon to nudge the nearest coworker every time somebody walks in and suggestively say, hey, get a load of this guy.
Oh my god.
Right.
Stupid pun.
Dude, I know, like, I said that to somebody and they're like, I think I said it to my mom and she's like, is that a joke or did you really? I'm like, I don't know, you tell me. I mean, like, I said it to another friend of mine. She goes, oh my god. I'm like, what? It's fucking funny. It reminded me of that episode of 2.5 Men where Walden says to Alan, remember how you're not allowed in Subway anymore because you always walk in and suggestively ask for double meat?
There you go.
It's like so stupid, but it's fucking funny. A double meat? I'm gonna bring in Sean for a minute. Hold up. Oh no, I don't know if I can. Shit, hang on. How do you invite somebody to the server? Because I know I did it before. Oh, I got it. Never mind. The autism turned off. Where the fuck is it? What the hell? Where? I gotta look at my friends because I'm the fucking account shit fucks with me. Oh, Ying. Okay, there we go. So I gotta find him. Let's see. There we go. But what is his @name? View profile. Oh, I don't have him as a friend. I'm insulted by my own shit. Holy fuck, dude. I've known my boy Sean for like 10 plus years, and I didn't have him added as a friend on the fucking Discord. I am appalled with myself. All right, let me see.
Pete.
I gotta bring my boy in here. My other account. Make sure to give me shit. I don't even know what his ad is.
Where is my busted ass fucking shit? That's what I thought.
Baku. Alright, where? Damn it.
Kanji's health is 6-6.
Yup, I love it.
Dude, the only thing that Kanye's been doing lately is just pissing people off for like no reason on purpose. It's like, no, dude. No, dude. Like, don't be a dick just because you're being a dick and know it. Like, be a dick like low-key and passive.
No, he's just being a fucking dumbass.
Well, that's what I'm saying, like, for no fucking reason. It's like, dude, I mean, you have, like, celebrity status and, like, a household name. Like, why you gotta be a douche?
Because he's mentally ill.
Yeah, but terribly, apparently.
Yes, he is.
Like, he's not even, like, it's like he's doing shit and, like, obviously, like, thinking about it, which is especially kind of shitty. Because, like, it's one thing if he was, like, actually fucking, like, and he was just saying shit because he doesn't understand. But no, like, this man's not fucking, like, He knows the shit he's doing is gonna piss people off.
No, he's become very dur.
Well, no, but he knows what he's saying and doing is pissing people off, though. That's the thing. So he's not like dur in the sense he's just a dick. Like, he's just doing it because he knows it's going to set people off. It's like, that's not cool. I mean, at least if he was actually fucking, like, retarded, okay, well, people would just be like, oh, well, he's kind of, like, just dumb, so okay. But no, dude,
Yeah,
he knows what but he knows what he's doing.
Come on,
You know,
die.
he's not just innocently just being an asshole because, oh, I don't understand. Like, no, he knows what he's doing.
Name and number.
That's where you get the fucking asshole aspect. It's like, all right, well, no, dude. Like, I don't care how famous you are. I mean, a dick is a dick. A douchebag's a douchebag. Like, no, dude, don't be like that. And it's not like he's like South Park, where it's like they can get away with it because it's like satire. Like, no, dude, he's just one man and a gay fish. You know what I mean? It's like, no, dude, get the fuck out of here.
So I'm gonna head off to bed.
Alright, bro. Adios.
Okay.
Yeah, this man was up till like 5 his time last night. Holy shit. Talk about a trooper. That's that one turn. I'm gonna get 6th place again. I already know it. I don't know how the hell I won the first race I ever won. Like, holy shit. Like, if it wasn't sped up, I would be having an easier time. But I don't know how the fuck to slow it down. Go into options and then frame skip, but I don't think it's that.
We've been practically trying to reach you, kid. Where's my goddamn money, you
Decent. Did I just do it? Yeah, I did. I fixed it. Okay, here we go. Now the true fun starts.
They did not receive the money. In your turn, dude.
All apologies. Alright, this ought to be a little bit easier. Yeah, now I can skip with the space bunch. Okay, it's much slowed down.
Right. The royal, you know, I brought exact. Man, I've got two information.
Carolina Crusher. Yeah, before I was way too far off with the turns.
You know, this could be a. It might be.
There we go.
You know, what is God's name? Are you blathering?
Yeah, this should actually work out a lot better.
Man, you shit is. Man.
Yeah, at least I'm keeping up with the pack now and shit too. Alright. Yeah, this is much easier to deal with. Fuck everyone! There we go. Beautiful. Oh yeah, this is definitely what I need to do. Fucking slow down the frame rate and then I'll be alright. Move the mouse out of the way. We're cooking with fire now, boys.
Man, you know.
I was trying to invite Sean to the server, but I didn't even realize I didn't even have him added on this account. I'm like, I'm such a fucking douche canoe. Like, that is not okay to me. I must have had him added it on my other account. I was one of the motherfucker that is still not acceptable in my mind. Anyway, my boy Sean on here is an OG. YouTubian.
Okay, you guys are.
God damn it. Oh, chicken shit, grab the fucking boost. Oh, I grabbed another one. Damn it.
Give me my
no. God damn it. Oh no, is all we are. All we know is all we are.
Hey. Even in the modern.
Oh fuck.
Money. He paid my
Okay.
tell these bums to do whatever is necessary.
Ah, I
to cover
fucking
their
missed
money.
that. I would have giving me a dominant lead. Damn it.
I'll tell you that. Get into the front
Nice.
button upon your head. I got you. I will
Yeah,
not
this is
abide.
definitely a lot easier now. Now they have like a better grip and control over everything. Oh fuck. I don't hit the space bar. Don't get too ahead of myself.
I can get you.
Is it possible?
Come on.
Fly someone else's toe.
I still don't know how like the items and shit work in this. Like if they work differently if the trucks are behind you or in front of you. Like if someone behind me uses like the shrink, does it shrink me too or no? I also don't know if there's like a range mechanic in this too. There's gotta be something to it. Holy shit, Batman.
Now, so far, we have what appears to me is a victim of crime.
Oh goddamn. Who put that fucking backhoe there?
Oh, please, dear. For your
Yeah, that's
information,
a
the
lot
Supreme
easier.
Court has roundly rejected prior referendum.
I need that bomb now. There it is. Boom! Suck my tailpipe!
Family restaurant. Hey, dude, don't
Yeah,
go
this
away.
is much easier without the speed up. Holy shit. I don't even think I need the rampage at this point.
Finish my phone.
Yeah, I should have this in the bag. Get some good power up at the end. And corner. Boom! Nice. Alright, there we fucking go. Finally a fucking win after like 30 minutes. Bam, 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 bam.
Hey, this is a private residence, man. Oh, thanks, Florida.
God damn it. I did send him a friend request, but I don't know if it's going to get through. Alright. My neck. Stan! What's up, bro? Wait, what the heck? Am I in the, Oh, shit, I'm in the different call. I didn't even realize it at first. Hello. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. Stan and Victor on the other call. Oh, okay. I left the tab open. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Tell them to get their asses in here.
Yeah, yeah, no shit. I'm Adam real quick.
The side view was found road by the You're lucky they left
I said I'm streaming, and then I add them, and then I said I'm in the Cuban boat. We're hilarious playing on words right there. Stan might be streaming with Victor though, but yeah, I sent him a shout. I didn't even fucking realize it at the first. I'm like, oh yeah, I see the tab, but nah.
our detectives working on the case.
Rookie panorama. Executioner. Bulldozer. Bulldozer's an oldie.
Kills me. Germany.
Lost City. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, fuck.
Click
Clicked the wrong one. Rookie Lost City.
And we just pieced it. No, yeah,
Bring it on. Hang on.
Ever nasty. Well, come on, Donnie. There was
Discord.
decaspitation. We're gonna split here. No. Man.
I'm gonna just edit the title. Just Sean's dropping video producer, create dashboard.
No, it's not. It's not.
Fine, what's up?
Hey,
Hi, Victor.
How's it going?
pretty good, bro.
Not much. Just burping a lot.
Yeah, tell me
I
about
just got
it.
done drawing that image. I was in a call with some other people. I was in there with Stan and another guy named Fred, but Fred ended up leaving.
Fuck sympathy. I don't need your fucking sympathy, man. I need my fucking
And
sympathy.
Frederick is one of my subscribers who likes Crash Bandicoot.
No, but the real question is though, this is the most important question. Does this person have autism?
No, I don't think so.
The answer to that question is you'll never find out because you're never going to talk.
Why?
Frederick's a good dude.
Because you guys do this to every fucking person you meet from my end.
No. Understand, there's a difference between me meeting them and me talking like a normal human being. And what fucking...
Has there been
Sam
one
and
person
Joe.
I introduced where you didn't say either have autism or fucking stupid or something?
I mean, if they
Think real hard about it.
if they didn't act stupid, then I wouldn't have called them stupid.
I mean, the only one I could even think of outside of that is maybe Tyler.
And Matt is fun now.
Nah, I love how he says no.
Now. Yes, because Matt was super ultra
he
mega
wasn't when he was
autistic.
16 years old. He has to be autistic. He can't just be a stupid kid.
Dude, we were
Well,
all
yeah.
kind of fucking
I was
stupid
talking
and
about some
autistic
shit
right
then.
back.
Yeah.
Yo, Sean!
Boys.
Hey, yo, this is my good buddy Sean, everybody. I think a few of you might remember him and know him.
How's it going, man?
Not much, man. I'm about to go to sleep, but wanted to hop in for the boy Karis, you know?
Yeah.
We need a round of applause, you know?
For real, dude. I'm tagging you in the stream info right now. HockeyFreak827. Fuck yeah, dude.
So where we all at? Like, where we all living at? I'm in Canada, you know, Chinada. Where's everyone at right now? We all Americans in here?
California. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, Cali.
Apparently Jorge's in Berkeley.
Karis, we were talking about Cali earlier.
Yeah, we were.
Damn, what's wrong with this? Now Casey wants to talk to me.
Oh, let me get my headphones in. It's hard to hear right now.
Okay, it's like first Fred wanted to talk, then Fred left, then Jorge wanted to talk, and then immediately after Jorge, Casey hops in and adds me. Like, what?
I'm more important, so I would...
No, not too much of an ego, right,
I
Jorge?
can't leave now since you called me first.
Yeah.
It's first come, first serve.
Yeah, I feel that.
He's
Well,
gonna have to wait.
that's why I did an ad thing. I didn't know if Stan was streaming with you, but I just left a, like, hey.
No, Stan was playing, what's that game called? Whiplash.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, back to what I was saying.
And I was drawing. I wasn't focused.
Victor, think of the circumstances of every person you brought on. Who were the people around whenever you brought people over? Think about it real hard. Aside from the fact that Ricky used to be fucking around back then, even. Think about it.
Jorge, you're on Savage mode right now.
I don't know.
I'm not an evil villain, Victor.
I didn't say you were an evil villain. No. I didn't even say it was just you. You just made it about yourself. I said y'all. That's more than one person.
Right.
But all them y'alls are dead.
Human
So
count multiple.
Sam is dead. Freaking Joe's dead, I guess.
Yeah, Sam kicked me out of the other group that they have. Yeah.
Well, never mind then.
Ridiculous.
Your mother would kidnap it.
All in one night. Ridiculous.
Like literally, it's just me here by myself. That's it.
One is the loneliest number that you ever knew.
He's most definitely the perpetrator and not the victim.
But Jorge,
Man,
if all you
why
have
is
to
it
talk
getting
to is
late
yourself,
so
you can always be
fast?
right.
Jorge, did you see the image I sent you?
Yes, I did.
It's now complete.
China? I mean,
The sketch from last night. And I found out how to do it. I found out how to do the manga coloring thingy.
Nice. Go for it.
For the grayscale manga colors. I finally found out how to do it.
Dope.
Yeah, what you do is this. You just color it with like a normal base color, but do it in grayscale. And then after you do that, there's a thing called newsletter. You can change that and decorate it the way you want, and it'll show up just like a newspaper color decoration rather than a regular one. So it makes it look like a manga.
Oh.
Like, fuck yeah, man. It's been years, and I had no idea that you could even do that with GIMP.
Man, I remember GIMP.
Yeah, I know GIMP. Of course, I know
people
the term
are
very
still
differently.
people are still learning the in and outs of that program, which is why nobody really knew how to do it at first.
You mean there's something other than Microsoft Paint?
Yes. But yeah, now I gotta put some pants on. It's cold out there.
Where's my pants?
Clothes on.
Where's his pants? Where's his
Wait,
goddamn
it's not
pants?
cold over there?
Hell no, it's hot as balls.
Can we trade weather?
No, it's gonna be minus 41 in Canada where I'm at on Friday.
Dude, I love
damn.
the fucking
Yeah, but remember, you people aren't human.
Dude, they're fucking.
You know what's funny?
G's,
You know
bro.
what's funny? It's literally where I've been, and I don't live in the city, by the way. I live like 3 hours, 4 hours north of Toronto.
Yeah.
So I'm in
At
rural.
41, do you ever see like dead animals on the streets?
So that's what I'm saying. So like I live in rural Ontario. I'm like 4 hours north of Toronto.
Yeah.
But this winter has been the mildest since I've lived up here. I've lived up here for 4 years now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Literally this whole winter, there's only been one day where it was like minus 20.
Wow.
It's literally been like under minus 10 like this entire winter. It's actually been like really warm this winter. But like this whole week and then like Friday, it's gonna be fucking minus 40 like. So
Yeah, Jorge's probably over here like does not compute because Jorge lives in fucking Florida. Dude, literally, minus 10 is mild. Like, think about what he's saying for a minute. That's incredible.
I mean, I've already.
dude, I got my t-shirt on fucking minus 10.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Like,
I mean, it's all good. I mean, I can understand. I mean, I've been to Toronto before, so.
Ooh, very nice. I didn't know that. Yeah, I might actually.
you know what's funny? You know what's funny is like a lot of people like that I know, like IRL friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them live in the GTA, so like they live in the city, like around Toronto and shit.
Right.
That's where I used to live. The thing is, the temperatures may like on the screen, like the numbers be lower, but it's actually usually colder down in the city, and that's why Buffalo always gets like these heavy storms,
Oh, God,
like
yeah.
snowstorms and shit, because
Right in the middle.
you're all by the Great Lakes and shit.
Yeah.
So you get the wind chill in that.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
even though like the temperature up here when I'm further up north in the woods and shit, it's hot, like the number on the screen is higher, it's actually like not as cold because it's not as damp, right?
Yes.
Because you get all the cold off the lakes and shit, right? Because Toronto is literally just on a lake, right? And then like, dude, that's why Buffalo, dude, every year they always get fucked. Like they always get like
Yep.
these crazy
They're
snow,
like right in the
literally,
ass
like
crack.
this Christmas and that, right? Like, and even up here, like where I am, like when that snowstorm hit, remember that snowstorm that hit like around Christmas time? Like we got fucked up here too. We got like 4 feet of snow. But yo, I'm jealous you live in Florida because you'd have to deal with all this fucking vaccine fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they were
like in Canada, dude. It was fucking.
Yeah. No, I was talking to Sean.
Shout out to Florida, bro.
Yeah. Dude, Sean, if I ever do, I've been talking to Sean for a long time. I've known Sean since like I started on my Carousel P channel years and years ago. And I've been saying like, dude, if I ever fly up to fucking Canada, like, dude, I may not want to come back just for the weather alone. Like, I love the fucking cold, dude. Like, I've sent Sean like clips of me and shit.
So would I, but for other reasons too.
Dude,
yeah, dude. Like, I literally shovel snow in like a muscle shirt or no shirt and with a sweatshirt on me. Like, I'm totally like super like tolerant to the cold.
Yo, shoveling is the best workout you could do.
Dude, honest to God, it really is.
The greatest work. Dude, kids have heart attacks because they're shoveling.
Yo, right.
That's how good of a workout it is.
Minus the Red Bull or 4 Loco, dude. It's fucking hysterically just like, wow, okay. And it's not even like people who like don't know what it is and shit. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? It's like, it's not really that difficult, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, it can be monotonous and whatnot, a little bit tedious, but like you learn how to do it. It's not really that difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, it's harder to dig a hole than it is to shovel snow in a way.
Mm-hmm. No, facts.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll say this, bro, like, about cold weather. Like, the one thing I like about being in Canada, so, like, 6-7 months of the year, it's nice weather, amazing. And honestly, dude, it actually gets way more hot in Canada than people that don't live in Canada realize.
Yeah.
Like, it actually gets really fucking hot here.
Well, yeah, the air quality and shit. Like, even in Nevada, like, people will say, they'll read, like, the temperature thermometer and shit. Oh, it's gotta be hot as fuck. Well, no, it's actually hotter because you have the dry, arid air.
The dry air. And that's why it gets colder in the winter.
Right.
Because it's a fucking desert, right? Like, it's just, like, and the air's dry. Mm-hmm. And that's when you get, like, the really cold temperatures is when the air is dry.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it goes to, like minus fucking whatever, like, crazy.
Yeah, you can have an icy desert, too. A desert just doesn't have to be, like, an arid fucking hot land. It could be barren, cold.
Well, fuck, the night times and stuff. When it goes night, even when it's in the middle of summer, when it gets nighttime, it goes, like, it drops, like, crazy amounts. And you're, like, people freeze to death even in the middle of summer, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
But what I was going to say is, like, living in Canada my whole life, man, like, I appreciate the winter and the cold because it's kind of like everyone goes inside and it's kind of like a reset for a couple months where, like, everyone grinds and focuses on themselves because, like, you can't do anything outside, right?
Right, so it's like a different mentality.
It's like you appreciate, like, you have more appreciation for when, like, the weather's nice.
Right.
You know, when you can walk around in your t-shirt, with your shirt off or whatever the fuck, and it's, you know, like,
it's like a psychological. It's a psychological thing. Like,
dude, when you're living in Cali your whole life,
I'll be back, but I'm gonna restart and stuff.
All right, Vic.
So yeah, I'm gonna just head to this store real quick.
All right, man.
All right, see you later, man. Have a good night.
Reboot.
I'll come back
in like 15 minutes.
All right, brother.
All right. See ya.
It'll be longer.
Yeah, it'll be like an hour. It'll be like an hour, bro.
Trip,
no, it really would be.
Yeah, like, you know, when someone says like 15 minutes, bro, like, just times that by 3.
Yo, dude, at least it's not like a drug dealer's half hour, dude. I sadly know from experience. Like, a drug dealer's half hour is like an addition of an actual digit. Like, oh yeah, half hour. Like, no, dude, fucking try 3 hours. Like, dude, I learned that so fucking stupidly. Drug dealer's half hour is like an hour plus.
My computer. It was taking that long to restart. Dude, this computer takes the longest time to restart.
Yeah, dude. When a guy tells a chick, "Oh, I can last 20 minutes," just divide that by 5.
Yo, right. Dude, I got this other.
Divide that by 5, bro. It lasted 2 minutes tops. Bro.
Dude, I also got this other little like personal lore. It's like women treat men kind of like their cars. So like if a broad's always trading in her car like every couple years, like 4 years, like that's how she treats men. Like if some chicks always got a fucking like different used car. It's like, all right, well, the mentality mimics men just a little bit, and like some it's obviously more obvious, but like, yo, it sounds stupid as fuck, but it's kind of true in a way. Like, if you know this one bro that's like, oh, I got a fucking new used car every like 3 years. It's like, well, obviously you go through men every 3 years the same.
Damn. Okay.
Dude, it sounds like wicked stupid and sexist, but I promise you it does have truth.
Well, chicks are like cars, right?
No, we're like cars to them, dude. They fucking drive us for a couple years, and then they trade us in for the next model.
Well, yeah, it's the car carousel, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh my god, dude.
It's stupid as fuck, but I promise.
It's not your chick, it's just your turn.
Facts, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Wait, yo, so who are the others in here? Like, what are your names? I don't know. Like,
the name here is, my name is Justin.
Yeah.
Justin,
Yeah,
nice. Who are the other two?
Jorge's in here. He's
Jorge?
Taco Coro Taco.
You said Jorge was a savage earlier, bro. Of course he's a fucking savage. His name's Jorge, bro.
Yo, dude, right. Dude, we always...
He'll beat the fuck out of you, dude.
Dude, we always like do the play on name. Justin and I, we always do the play on name.
His name's Jorge, bro. Like, of course he's fucking savage.
Fucking Jorge in a Street Fighter game.
It's Jorge, Justin, and who's the other?
Victor's the other one.
Oh, Victor.
I met...
Who was the guy who just left?
Victor.
That was Victor.
I met Victor through Jeremiah as well as, I believe, Justin, like way back in the day.
Yo, I recognize the name Victor, dude. I'm pretty sure
I think you have way back, and I think you've actually talked to Justin way back.
He was around in Skype calls and shit back in the day.
Yeah, Justin was too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I met Jorge like at the tail end of the Skype era. So
yeah,
I
dude,
think
like, I wouldn't know Victor, like,
Victor,
if I heard him or whatever, but I know he was around, like, in Skype, because I recognize the name.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think you talked to Justin and Victor at least once or twice way back when. Because, like, Justin knew Corey, and he knows Dom. I don't know if that ever...
So does Jeremiah know, like, all the guys in here?
For the most part, I believe, yeah. Like, for example, like, Victor I met through Jeremiah way back. Justin I met through Jeremiah way back. But the circle's kind of like...
taking we fucking me, you, Carrot, like me, you, fucking Jeremiah, like Carlos and like Dylan and shit.
Yeah.
We all met through like my YouTube comments and shit.
Dude, I know, dude. That's
and
like
then we just started talking and like, we became fucking a squad, bro.
Facts, dude. And then Grayson came along.
Dude.
Grayson came
along. It's actually crazy to like look back on that. Like,
yeah. Well, so that's what I did in my like 1200 video, dude. Like I was giving like mad shoutouts in respect to like literally everybody. It's like I wouldn't trade that shit into the fucking world. Like, yeah, I dropped out of fucking high school back in the day to like go through YouTube and just chat with people more. But then I'm like, well, fuck, they're still in school. Like, it backfired on me. But even still, like, I wouldn't trade it in for the world in a sense, because like, you know, I've known Justin a hell of a long time. Fucking Victor, you, like, yo, we all fucking like a pack in a way. And like even Jorge, I've known for a little long too. But I met Jorge. I forget who I met Jorge from, but like he was like the tail end of like the Skype days, so he came around to me like a little later. But yeah, dude, fucking like half the fucking like iconic videos I've made, like fucking Justin was right there front and center and fucking just dying. Like there's been a lot of fucking fun times, dude. Especially with like Dom and whatnot. Dom's definitely an OG too.
You know, it's funny because like we were messaging the other day. Remember like. And you were saying, like, you dropped out of high school or whatever the fuck. And I was like, dude, I was like the opposite. I'm like, bro, like, I wish I could have at least, like, fucking dropped out and fucking, like, kind of, like, went full. Dude, honestly, I just wish at the time, like, live streaming was, like,
worthwhile
proper.
Back then. Yeah.
No, because back then, live streaming was just it was terrible.
It was super fucking early stages.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
nobody liked it. Nobody liked it back when.
Like, YouTube just had the beta release.
Yep.
And because I was a partner, I had access to it. Like, it was terrible. It was
you were with
fucking
Yoush
dark.
way back when. Fucking Yoush. That's the term.
Because I prefer, like, the live streaming aspect more than, like, you know, you upload a video and you have all this crazy editing and camera angles and shit.
Well, that was the thing.
Like, that's what YouTube was becoming, right?
Yeah, it was like if you didn't know how to edit well, you weren't growing much.
So.
That was the thing. Like, if you didn't edit the shit out of, like, if you didn't have certain programs and whatnot, you weren't growing much. It was all, like, editing based for a while. It wasn't even, like, how you would record it. It was just like, well, what do you use to edit? It's like, I didn't give a shit about that, really. Like to this day,
Yeah, it's like you have to have all like these banners and these fucking animations.
yeah, like
and shit.
branding and shit. Like
like,
dude, literally right now, I'm still using a program that fucking Chris showed me years ago.
And
like,
that's the thing. It's like
that's how like stubborn I am to fucking upgrade and change. Like Grayson was like, "Oh, you should try like OBS or whatnot." I'm like, "Nah, I stick to what works." Like I was like, "Yeah, but I know like even with the exploit software I use, like the recommended like drivers, like not driver processors, NVIDIA." And I'm like, it just works for me. Like I don't need a bunch of things running into this and that. Like I mainly just upload content and stream, just like hang out with y'all and fucking just say funny shit. Like I don't put that much time into it. It's more just like a, you know, like a homie chill feel. But like I got that like fucking weird ass like probably autistic mind to be like I could be like famous just because of the shit I come up with in general, just edit. Like I don't want that, you know. I just want to be like chill with all you and just be like, yo, hey, blah blah blah, this and that. Like,
yeah, and that's the thing. Like back then, it just wasn't like that.
Exactly.
Like, it was just
even
not
Let's
great.
Playing, dude. Even Let's Playing and like series content creation. Like if you didn't have like some like outstanding like programmer shit, you weren't gonna get like the views and this and that. Because way back when, like it was about views and likes.
Yeah.
So people were like, "Oh, make sure you
and
like, comment, subscribe."
Comments as well.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe was like the big tail ending, like outro.
100%. Yeah, I remember that.
But to me, it was just like I really didn't even give a fuck, really, to be honest. Like I was just having more fun just making the videos, more or less. You know what came out of it.
I was talking to one of my IRL friends I've known since I was in grade 5 the other day.
Yeah.
And because he knew about all my like YouTube shit, but like so he made a good point. He's like, back in the day, if you actually wanted to make real money to where like you could actually sustain yourself, you actually had to be like a big YouTuber in whatever space you were, right?
You had to be.
So if you're like, so let's say our space, if you were a Let's Player, you had to be like a top tier Let's Player, right?
Yeah, you did. It was competitive as fuck back then. It was wicked cutthroat.
But nowadays, you can have like a consistent like 5 to 1,000 like 1,000 viewers like on a live stream like every time you do it. So it's a smaller number to where you can make good money. But the thing is, nowadays there's way more competition.
Oh god, yeah, dude.
So you actually don't have to be as big of a YouTuber now. Compared to back in the day, but there's way more competition.
Oh god, yeah, dude.
Compared to back then, right?
Yeah.
Because back then it was like so few people, right?
Right, yeah.
So,
like the only thing that gave my channel way back in the day any sort of notoriety was because I advertised like more completed Let's Plays than Chugga Conroy. And for like a brief stint, dude, it was true. Because when he was like super big and whatnot.
I remember that.
Yeah, dude, like he had like, I don't know, like 16 or 18 at the time, right? And I was at like 23, 24, but like obviously like my quality wasn't that great. I wasn't using like big time editing programs and shit. It was just quantity. So I had I may be screwing it up the content. But I had more completed than the like the value. I had like quantity over quality over quantity. So I had more, but they didn't look as good. So people were like, oh yeah, like it was notable, they took note of it and shit, but at the same time, like I didn't have Chugga's editing standards. Like I didn't have the ability to be like small little intro and then phase it in and all this, you know, crazy fade in, fade out text, you know, the side-by-side split screen kind of deal. I didn't have that at the time, but I had more Let's Plays completed for a little while. I think he surpassed me probably years ago. But at the same point, it's like, it sounded good, and it got people interested, so that's how I gained subs for a minute. But at the same time, they're like, well, it doesn't look as good, but we'll stick around for a bit. But it wasn't like they were following me religiously, but I got some sort of attention.
Right, yeah.
And I remember back when you could like you could remove people from subscribe from your channel, like it was through the fucking layout shit. You just click like remove, and it's like, wow, I didn't even know you could do that.
Do you remember when YouTube had friends?
Yeah, dude, and you could put like a small message on the banner.
Yeah.
And if they had you boxed, it was some little amount of character text that would show about it. So I knew like I met so many fucking people, dude, that didn't even last. So I knew this YouTuber named like Manatee454. And I actually got the idea from him. So what he would do is he would put on his channel banner offline to indicate that he wasn't online and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's a brilliant idea. Because at the time, you could put like a small amount of characters to be like, everybody could see it if your box is net. So I'm like, that's a really good idea. So I would put online or offline if I didn't have anything else going.
No, good.
There was a
Just
lot
kind
of
of fucking
names back
stretch,
then.
dude. I can't fucking stand it.
I even remember a guy I used to collab with a lot. His name was Lau Landre. He was from somewhere in Europe, but it was spelled Lo, Landre. He was a really good dude. He was pronounced Lau Landre or something like that. And I remember a guy named Desploosh. Yeah, and I remember a guy named Desploosh.
That's
Cool. Have you ever like talked to Chris in the last few years?
No,
like Sky Warrior?
I barely got a hold of him for like 1 year when I was doing like the now and then posts I did. I got everybody's like picture on a collab thing. I don't believe I've heard from him since maybe 2015.
Yeah.
Like even at that point, I had to get a hold of him through Twitter, and it was like super like bare bones kind of deal. Like he was totally on his own. On his own grind and shit, but no, he's the only one I think that's.
Wondering,
he's the only one I think that's like super duper. Like probably we're never gonna hear from him against that.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
it's funny. I thought Grayson was fucking Sky Warrior.
Yeah.
Because I forgot like his name was Chris, but like it was actually like you told me he's like Floatsel 25. Like
yeah,
fucking,
dude,
like,
Grayson's on some.
I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I was
dude.
him.
Grayson's on like some sexy fucking empowering shit right now, dude. The guy's got his license. He got nice guys going to the gym and shit, college. I'm like, yo, this man is making some progress. But yeah, I still keep up with Grayson for sure. Grayson's a boy.
Yeah.
Yo, Grayson's definitely a fucking OG. I even call him Young G. Grayson, this and that. It's cliche as fuck, but he likes it. Yeah, he actually still does streams, too. He's on Twitch's...
You're gonna talk to him again, bro. Like,
dude, definitely, because he'll fucking remember you for sure. He's on Twitch's Lanterns
he
TV.
messaged me, like, when I made my new Instagram account.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking...
Yeah, I remember that, because when you were getting hacked, he was...
And he followed me on my old Instagram account.
Yeah, he's been with us a while. Because I remember he sent me screenshots and like, yo, Sean got hacked and this and that, and he was like shooting the shit with them. But like, he was like fucking with Grayson through chat and be like, he said, give Sean his account back, and the guy was like, what do you mean? So I actually came
I had so many people fucking roast that guy and like troll him and shit.
Dude, he messaged me like once, and I fucking shut him down and intimidated him with like one fucking message. He sends me like this fucking like weird like I don't know, spam or money making shit, and I'm like, bro, this is 0% legit. It's not even your account. And like I got like I could be a mean fucking bastard, and I'm like, so you can't make your own account, so you gotta steal someone else's shit? Like, get the fuck out of here. That's punk ass pussy shit, bro. And it was like auto block. Like, he didn't even like entertain me for a bit like he did with Grayson. What do you mean? I'm like, dude, I shut that shit down with like one fucking message. And it was like this spam like message, oh, 100% legit, make money, blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, this is 0% legit.
Bullshit or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like I think they figured out like, no. I said, this is 0% legit, it's not even your account. Like, get the fuck out of here with a laughing face.
Yeah,
dude, he came the bat for you. He did come the bat for you. I saw those screenshots and shit. I gotta piss.
Yeah, I must have had like 15 different people like literally troll a guy.
Oh yeah, dude.
Messages and
like
you
said
talk
it was
shit
somebody
to
you
him,
you knew in real life too. Like that's, I don't know, man. That's kind of fucked up in a way. Like more so if you didn't actually know the person. Like that's kind of that's dirty pool. I'll be right back. I gotta piss.
All right.
But that's definitely dirty pool, dude. Like, especially if you hack by someone who knows you in real life. Like, man, that's...
Who's the guy? Oh, I thought someone left.
You almost kind of forgive it more in a way if it's somebody you don't know versus someone you do know. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, shit.
Wait, so where are you guys living at?
I live in Dumbass, California.
Cali?
Yep.
You're Justin, right? He lives in Cali? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about the other you other two. I was wondering.
Hello.
Jorgito lives in
Orlando,
fucking Florida.
Mickey Mouse
Florida.
Land. Mickey Mouse Land.
Oh yeah. Yo, Disneyland, bro.
Yup.
Disneyland is in Cali, right? Or is that Florida?
Yeah, that's Disneyland. We have Disney World.
Yeah, Disney World's Florida, right? Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's we have 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah. You lived there your whole life in Florida, or?
In Florida, the majority, but no, I'm originally from the Dominican Republic.
Oh, true. Yo, good thing for you, man. You didn't have to deal with the fucking COVID bullshit, like fucking...
Talking about, we all done with the COVID bullshit.
Yeah, the vid.
Everybody had the COVID bullshit.
Everybody got one of those.
Florida, bro, yo, compared to Canada, bro, like, yo, we literally stormed the fucking capital in fucking Canada.
Yeah, but that's because over here, it was every redneck dumb fuck that went to the fucking capital on this side.
You know, it was funny hearing about the people attacking the Capitol. That was funny.
Yeah, in a
Like
way,
the January 6th shit.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah,
but like Florida wasn't Florida only shut down for like 2 months, 3 months?
No, that was the entirety of the U.S. For us, it didn't really matter to me because I was sick with it for 2 months.
Right.
Yep. That shit sucked.
I don't know, to me, man, it was just fucked up because, like, the way shit is now, like, we're so focused on what separates us instead of just what unites us. I mean, that is.
I literally couldn't go anywhere because I didn't have.
Sorry, but look, over here, I am not going to unite with people who are going to fucking want to kill every friend of mine that I have. No thanks.
Well, just in a sense of, like, you know, we all share the country and shit. Like, that in itself is what I'm talking about, really. Like, we're just taught to like just have this animosity to like anybody who's like. To me, that shit's just.
But that's the yes, but that's the problem. One side just wants people to just fucking be happy, do whatever the fuck, and then the other side is, okay, well, everybody but white people needs to fucking die, and
that's
the browns need to be, you know, in the.
This is the main difference between Canada and America, and I'll tell you right now, because you guys are all Americans, I'm presuming, in here.
Yeah.
I'm the only Canadian, so I can tell you.
We have another Canadian here too.
You'll understand what I'm about to say. So Canada,
I believe so.
So Canada, it doesn't matter what province you live in, all that. It's very hegemonous in terms of like the government. Yeah. There's no like alternative like point of view. Maybe like here and there, but it doesn't really matter, right? Like it's basically it's only whatever the government says you do, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
The good thing about the states is because you guys are a republic. So different states do different things.
Yep.
So you have options. Yep. So if you're in a state where you don't agree with whatever the fuck's going on, you can go to a different state where you agree with it.
Yep.
That's the biggest thing that showed during COVID.
Oh yeah, it is a province.
So
like
that's like the plus of like America, bro. It causes like there's cons to that as well, right? Because it causes conflict and shit, right?
Yeah.
There's more disagreements and stuff, but
yeah, because the main issue that we had was, hey, if the majority of the states did what they were supposed to, we would have gotten rid of it easier. But unfortunately, we had a metric fuck ton of people who were like, hey man, COVID ain't real, brother. That shit's some weak shit. And then next week they're fucking dead. And then we're like, well, brother, I just lost my brother to COVID. And guess what I think about that, man?
See, to me, it was more along the lines of like the American government just making it out to be like much worse than it actually is, and people obviously.
No, it was bad.
Oh yeah, I know it was bad. But it's like half the shit that they said, and they later came out and said, "Oh, we were wrong." It's like, well, no kidding. It's like we shouldn't have to fucking like hide ourselves and shit. Like, you know. Like, we still have to live, we still have to make money, we still have to provide for ourselves.
They ignored the side effects of locking down an entire country.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that did more damage psychologically, dude. That was a sad thing. Like, I mean,
yes, but the thing is that the lockdowns, that was the only thing we could have done at the moment.
Right. Even if it didn't work,
So lockdowns.
I think there's an argument there, but I see it.
Yeah, no, they were justified because the thing is,
Yeah.
we would rather have, because the problem is, we could have done lockdowns just fine, but the problem is that in America,
How it
we
was
don't subsidize shit for people.
Yeah.
So if you don't already have the money to be able to handle a few months not
Of
living with
isolation
rent,
and shit,
then
yeah.
you're fucked.
Yeah.
If you don't have the money to go and afford this, well, fuck you, even
Yeah.
though our country has the money to literally shit it out and fucking give it to people, we're not going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Because fuck you, that's why.
And we had like so many
no, we
people
could've-
like lose their
we could have
apartments
easily
and shit.
done it.
And like
But
a lot
no,
of
because
people didn't
I
even
don't
think they
think we
need to
needed
pay
a
rent.
lockdown, though.
A lot of
I
people,
don't think we need a lockdown.
No,
That's
we
why.
did.
a
Unfortunately,
lot of
we
people
did.
didn't even think they need to pay
We didn't have a
rent, dude.
lockdown.
We had so many people.
But Sweden's population is not as massive as the metropolitan areas here in the
But
States.
that's like Canada.
Yeah.
I know, that's how it is in
And
Canada. No.
Canada has a larger landmass. And
Yeah,
But the landmass isn't the main issue. It's how many people are congregated in a single point.
Per capita.
Remember, look at like as shitty as fucking Cali is, right? The population of Cali is the population size of multiple fucking countries.
In a way, yeah.
Lockdowns only delayed the inevitable because at the end of the day, no respiratory virus has ever been completely removed.
Yes.
So it always spreads. So like at the end of the day, it's always going to spread through the population.
But that's
So
not-
the
but that
lockdowns are
wasn't
only delaying the inevitable.
But that wasn't the argument. Nobody ever argued against that. No, people always argued that we would rather minimize how many people are gonna fucking die
Then, yeah.
than not, and we would rather.
So let me ask you this. So the amount of money that was lost because of businesses shutting down due to lockdowns and shit for 2 years and all that. Why couldn't we have just invested that into the healthcare system itself rather than shutting down? It would be cheaper.
Yeah.
It would be
That
cheaper.
is okay. See, now that right there is 100% correct, but that's the problem. In America, people don't think that shit.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not in
They don't
America.
exactly. Over here, things would have been good if we went and grabbed all of the fucking money that we were going to spend on stupid shit into our
financial
our
pot,
healthcare
really.
Well, I
system.
think it would have been better in every country. Instead of
Yeah.
locking down, focus on the vulnerable and upgrading your healthcare systems rather than locking down. It would have been
But over
cheaper.
here,
Would have been better.
but the problem is over here, it's completely privatized. It was.
Well, I know that.
At least in ours, we were going to be.
It still would have been better. Because now we're dealing with way more inflation and shit.
Canada's-
Businesses dropping out. People are more poverty than ever.
No, the reason why we're having the inflation right now is because
There's lots of reasons, not just one reason.
There are, of course there are. Of course. But the amalgamation of the reasons why we're having that are after effects from a lot of the tax loopholes that we ended up adding with the last couple of bills that we had over the past 7 years. And all of those things fuck us over. My family, the bosses of my dad who worked at an executive level at that time, mind you, these are fucking people who are multi-millionaires who literally shit money. They go and they window shop Ferraris. They took my dad window shopping for multiple colored Ferraris because they got bored of it after 3 weeks.
Wow.
And then they just give it to their kids.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this guy, almost all of the people above my dad, all of them voted for wanting the tax loopholes to be put in because then they were able to keep the majority of the money that they were ended up pushing overseas. All of them were pushing their money into the Bahamas. Every single one of them. Every one of them.
Probably the
Because they
Caymans,
wanted
too.
to evade taxes. Because people here, they don't fucking pay their taxes.
A lot of
We
people.
do, a good chunk of our income is fucking cheated away by the richest motherfuckers on the planet. At the same time, when COVID was happening, Amazon didn't pay anything in taxes.
Yeah.
They paid zero.
I know. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So it was insane. And no, so unfortunately, I can go and I can say this and that, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna go and argue of what we could have done and what we should have done. Honestly, I would have preferred.
There was no right answer at the end of the day.
Because
I don't think lockdowns were necessary. But there was no
the
right
way
answer.
they were done. No,
I thought for me,
like I literally couldn't go anywhere because I'm not vaccinated.
Yeah, that shit's a deprivation.
Like, I literally couldn't
at
go
that
anywhere.
point, it's a deprivation of character too.
Yeah, but they probably fucked that up in your end then over there because.
Yeah, but that's like that was it was like that in New York and Cali and shit like that.
Yeah,
too.
no, but the reason over there is because, like I said, those are economies and populations of multiple countries all subjugated to a small little landmass.
Yeah.
That shit spread like fucking wildfire. At least for me in Florida, where I lived in Miami.
I don't think we knew how to deal
that
with
place
it.
was
over Miami.
We ended up getting fucked over, but we never got hit badly in the way that other places got hit. Now.
I get you. The thing is, Canada only has 38 million people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in rural Canada, and I'm getting fucking.
Yo, but you know what Canada has?
And over here we got 300.
Like it's if you're in India, right? Like India has like 1 billion people.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Dude, Canada is literally the land of 1 million lakes. Can I just throw that in there?
I think isn't Canada like the second largest landmass under Russia?
Yes, dude. You know why?
Russia's number one in landmass.
Dude, after Russia, Canada has the most trees. Russia has the most trees. Canada has the second most trees on the fucking planet. And let me just stroke Canada a little bit more and say, Canada is the land of 1 million lakes, which makes fishermen. Oh my God! It's like Minnesota times 30.
In fucking Canada, you'll make bank, bro.
Yeah.
Or like Nova Scotia,
I just love Canada for the fact that it's so fucking big and vast that you have spots and pieces in land and territories where like 6 people may live if they.
I'll give you a fact. I'll give you a fact right now. Let me give you a fact. Let me give you a fact. Let me give you a fact.
Sean's on chat if you want to say hi to him.
Let me give you a fact right about Canada right now.
Yeah.
There's more land in Canada where no one lives.
Yeah.
Than there is of land where humans live.
That's
how much fucking land there.
Believe it or not, that's the same shit here in the States. I'm not even fucking joking you. Go drive in the Midwestern US. There is fucking nothing.
Yeah.
There is nobody.
Well, was that the same? Like I'm saying, like the stat I was just saying was like, in Canada, the percentage of people, like humans that live,
all live in Toronto, Ontario.
There's more land in Canada where no one lives.
Yeah,
like no humans ever. Like there's no civilization.
It's inhabitable.
And there is actual humans living.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's like that in the States. Because you guys have like a way. What's your population? Is it like 350 million? It's like almost 4. It's like
just about every piece of land in the continental U.S. is inhabited, except Alaska. That's the only outlier.
Oh yeah, Alaska. Fuck Alaska, bro. Like that's like you guys bought that off Russia, bro. You bought that off Russia.
Yeah, but either way, the majority of the U.S. we don't have anything in the Midwest. Like the most that we have is the slightest bit of infrastructure, and by that I just mean a road.
Windmills.
That just goes across the country.
You can't forget windmills, though. Windmills, mines, and water towers.
Yeah, but Canada is like that times 10, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, no, I know that.
It's that's what I'm saying. I'm talking like percentage-wise. Like, I don't think like the percentage... Because you guys have like... I think you guys have like 15, 20x the population. of us. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like
Yeah.
like there's definitely like the Midwest, like like there's fucking there's like like.
And the worst part is that
You guys have like amazing national parks too, bro.
Yeah,
that's fucking. The hunting there is amazing, bro.
Yosemite, for example,
but unfortunately, one side of our country wants it all burned down, brother. Yeah, I'm on the brave, man.
Yeah, you got the Texas accent going there.
We gotta go check out that oil, brother. Check out that oil.
Yeah, you got that fucking.
No, but that is.
You got that like Nebraska, like Texas fucking accent going. Wait, what's your name, by the way? Texas fucking accent going. Is that Jorge?
Yes.
Okay.
But it sucks because a good majority of our country is basically just bought out by a bunch of fucking rich people, and then now they're selling
We're all divided too. We're all a bunch of retards.
Yeah, dude, we fucking stole the fucking land from the natives. Like, we're all assholes.
We all hate each other.
Yeah, because we have on one side a group of people, because we have, and then we have a minority on one mentally fucking retarded with colored hair. And then
social media makes it worse because it makes it worse in its teams as well.
Because it only shows the worst part of people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you have one side who are basically evil pieces of shit who just want everyone to fucking die unless you're fucking white. And that's it. And they just want to
the
make
thing
sure
is, like, the wrong people have the wrong amount of power and influence. Like, that's the thing that makes me sad. Is like, all right, we get it, but we can't throw it in reverse at the same time. Like, for example, like, all right, a lot of homosexuals had it really shitty in, like, the 60s and 70s. Okay, we understand that. However, don't throw it in reverse. And
so did a lot of minorities.
Yeah, dude, but that's the thing. Like, they're teaching tribal.
It's
It's like tribalism in school today. It's like, you know, there's even shit in my own state where, like, you separate the white students from the black students, and then you basically, like, throw it in reverse and say, oh, all the white students have to apologize for being white. Like, no, that's the same shit, but in reverse, it's not okay.
But this is where you're getting it wrong. Nobody in schools is doing that.
Oh, yeah, they are, dude. That's a fucked up thing. I promise you they are.
They are not. No, they are not.
In the really affluent fucking hoity-toity places, dude, it is, and it sucks.
No, bro. The ones who are saying that shit is happening are lying to you.
But it could be. How do I know, personally?
Because I've been to multiple school districts. 5 of my friends work in school districts.
But it varies on state, though. It's the variation on state,
works in a university and is doing his freaking thesis in marine biology.
It doesn't even have to be like a high school thing, dude. It can be an elementary and middle school thing.
In elementary, they don't do that. They don't do that.
I don't know, man.
You don't know. You know what they show you? Okay, this is the extent of what they fucking show you, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, this is how sharing is fucking caring.
Yeah.
This is how you treat people equally. That's it. And then when it comes to the whole, oh no, you're grooming kids for the fucking gay agenda, brother. And then it's like, no, you know what they're fucking saying?
But there is a thing going around where there are...
No, it's
the health classes are a little too much. They're showing kids how to, a little too much. I've seen it, dude.
No, you have not. Look, you know the most that they're doing? The same basic sex ed that I did in 3rd grade.
Well, same with me in like 5th and 6th, dude. But the difference is there should
grade? What the hell?
There should be something that the parents would teach them. To me, this would be something that the parents should teach.
No, I don't think so. You want to know why?
I promise you, it isn't a few. It isn't a few.
No.
It's not just like right-wing banter. Like, I've seen a couple like examples and shit. No,
there's a reason why it shouldn't be. No, with that, I'm sorry. I'm always going to say no. That is fucking wrong, because that is the majority of the reason why the majority of freaking rural America has freaking millions of fucking kids who have been sexually abused by their fucking family members.
So what you're telling me is, even though it may or may not fit my narrative, I'm falling into the same equal trap of division.
No, I'm saying because has been proven
Yeah.
that when kids know, all right, when you teach them
Yeah.
about when
The birds
when
and the
somebody
bees, not the
touches you,
stork.
that is inappropriate.
Right.
When they tell you, oh no, when a stranger comes, this is what they teach you at SETSET when you're between 3rd and 5th grade.
Yeah.
Don't let strangers touch you.
Mm-hmm. Stranger danger.
Contact an adult when that stuff happens.
Right.
And then when it comes to the idea of freaking gay people, you know what they just do? Oh, look. When two people love each other, they get married and they get together and they have a kid.
Right, so there's
That's
no
it. They never specify.
There's no,
or
like...
some people, wait. And then some people have 2 dads and some people have 2 moms.
Which is
and
totally
then they say
fine,
that's
yeah.
and that's it. No, literally, that's
They're
it.
adopted.
That's it. That is the
They're
extent
adopted.
of what
I
every
hope
school
you're
board
right, dude.
pushes.
I just hope you're
Because
right, dude.
because the only ones, because the problem is that every time people go crazy
Yeah.
and they say, oh, but they're teaching these cool things, they bring up one example of one insane person
That
who gets
fucked it up,
fired
yeah.
instantly afterwards.
Okay. So it's like one case can fuck up the entire opinion of it.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly, because they always bring up the one insane person in one bumfuck state,
And then feed
in
off
one
of
little
that
shithole
okay.
town.
See, that I can understand
that's the
because,
problem.
well, yeah,
They
it's both
they do
sides,
that with
yeah.
like they do that with abortion. I hated that too.
Yeah,
See,
it's
that-
fucking stupid.
I was even telling my sister about it. I'm like, how the fuck is it 2020 something and we're still debating this shit? Like, to me, that's
Because-
just ridiculous.
because it's
people
all
get dumber and dumber.
Well, not even, dude. It's a fucking religious space. Like, there's truly no separation.
Yeah,
Because
no, yeah,
everybody's
it's-
like,
no,
oh,
it's
it's
not.
the work
Look like
of
that.
Jesus. You know, like, no, dude. Women should be
No,
able to
there's
have
two-
the fucking abortion if they want it. Like,
Yeah,
no.
there's 2 reasons for that.
Yeah,
one
religion's
is
one.
religious zealotry. That's the
Yeah.
first part.
Yep.
And then the second part is because that is the culture worship that is being pushed so the Republicans can maintain power.
Yeah, so
That's
that
it.
I hold.
because
that's something I
whenever you put
100%
them on a
agree with.
debate, if you watch any live debate that a Republican has
Yep.
of anything,
Yep. They always go.
Including,
They
you
always
can
throw
go
the
in
God
and-
thing in there.
you need to see that the only thing they ever bring up as an argument
Yep.
is culture worship, but they never bring up any policy shit. And
Yes, I have noticed that. That is one of the. That is probably the biggest thing I side with Democrats.
Yeah,
just
like,
morally
you know-
on. It's
like,
like,
you know-
no, it does. It shouldn't
like-
matter what your fucking faith is. It's like, no, women are
the
women.
demon,
It's their bodies.
Dude, the fucking demon that we have as a governor here in my state. Okay, Ron DeSantis. All right,
Yeah,
that
and he's running for
motherfucker.
president.
You know what? You know what he fucking passed
What?
over here?
Yeah.
The banning of African American history in AP classes.
That's fucked up. That's radical right
So yeah, see that so the shit that you learn, this isn't even like normal curriculum. This is
Yep.
your AP
Look,
like okay, advanced placement classes that you get in high
Yep.
school.
Yep.
They remove that because they think, oh no man, you just gonna make these black folks
So it's
act
literal
up.
opposite of the radical left, which is solving nothing. It's the same thing, just opposite side. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Jorge, remember what state that freaking governor is in? Okay,
Yeah.
just remember.
And it's
Remember
not
that,
because-
and
Because it's funny because for me, I would take any leftist position. I would take that over any right position just because of the fact that the majority of the time, any leftist position that is put in
Yep.
has solved issues with people's lives for the most part. You would still have child labor if leftist positions weren't put in the states.
Well, that's the thing.
But
It's like there's no happy medium mixture. Like that's what I've noticed too.
As a
It's like there's
Canadian, I
no.
kind of disagree with that, but I do see
No,
what
it's here,
There's just no mixture
over
of
here
the
in the
two.
States, that was because of social movements here in the States. I know in Canada it was completely different.
No, I understand. I'm not just.
There,
I'm not
there-
like.
there is an
I
old
get what
saying,
you're saying.
Jorge. There is a
But
very
it's-
good old saying, Jorge, that I will share with you. And it's that socialism works just fine until you run out of other people's money. It was quoted by Margaret Thatcher, former Chancellor of Germany. It was also quoted by Winston Churchill. And it's unfortunate. It is true. You talk to a lot of people who live in that.
Idiot in a lot of regards too.
But at the same
Just
time,
like how
I get
all
it.
of our founding fathers were mentally retarded.
But
as
at the
fuck.
same time, I get it because I personally don't want the government having a lot of power. Because I believe that we should be reliant on ourselves. The government should be an aid, not the be-all, end-all as far as decision-making.
Yo, let me just say this for a sec. I'll be, like, 10 seconds. Like, this is what I was saying earlier, bro. Compared to Canada and the U.S., so you guys are a republic, right? So you have all these 50 whatever states.
And they have their own
They
laws.
can do different things in that. So there's more conflict, there's more divide, whatever. There's more arguments and shit.
Yep.
But it ends up like actually ending up being healthier than like a place like Canada or what.
Well, yeah, once people can decide on something,
one-way track, like whatever, you know.
Once people can decide and
lead
on something, yeah. Oh, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
There's pros and cons of both, though. Like.
Yeah.
Of course, and that's true. But
that's like anything,
problem,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just the problem is that in the thing is that the political parties that we have now, the Democratic Party that we have is weak as fuck. They're weak, retarded pieces of shit.
Dude, that's why I tell people that the election was stolen from both sides.
Now they're like basically borderline neo-Nazi fucking fascist shit.
Dude, that's why I tell people that the election was stolen from both sides. Like, everybody I've talked to, including you, dude, like, ain't nobody voted for fucking Biden. People voted for Bernie, dude. People were for Bernie. More than fucking Biden.
Of course everyone was for Bernie. I know.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I don't think Biden got the votes he did. I think they were stolen from Trump and Bernie. Bernie should have been right up there with him. Bernie should have been right up there neck and neck.
But he was. No, the reason why he ended up losing wasn't because of any cheating. It was because it was a strategic move to grab the... No, it was a strategic move... But because the thing is that they noticed that every other Democrat running at the moment, right? All of them separated, they would have all lost. But they said, okay, if we don't do something before Super Tuesday, which is the biggest voting day,
big time. Yep.
They would have lost. They would have lost 100%.
See, I would have
so they thought, okay, the only way to win will be to force the people who liked the basic ass Democrats that nobody likes.
Yep.
If you grab those people and put them in one conglomerate, then they can win. So all they had to do was force every other. Yeah. So they forced every other candidate to jump ship
and go with
aside from Biden, so they would all be forced to vote for Biden, and then he would just nearly ink out a victory like that. And that's how he was cheated from.
That to me is dirty pool, though. That to me is dirty pool.
Of course it is. Yeah. Because they know that Biden would still allow fucking rich people to get away with their crappy tax policies.
Well, that's the thing, dude. See, I'm kind of like this. I'm kind of like the same way with politics I have with baseball, right? So with baseball, if the same team's been winning like 5 years in a fucking row, I'm like, well, what the fuck? Can't somebody else fucking win? So I'll root for another team. With politics, I'm the same way. Like, if a Republican gets in, you know, it's going great, whatever, just out of morality and respect for humanity, I'll be like, all right, let's see a Democrat in. There has to be a balance to me. So if the Republican's in 1 year, there should be a Democrat in the next. And then after that, Republican. Like, regardless of anything else, just as a system of balance, you should just take turns. It should be turn-taking.
Unfortunately, at this point, we're at a point where there shouldn't even be any kind of consideration for Republicans whatsoever.
I know. But to me, it's like, did you just take turns? To me, it would just be like, if I could have it my way, just take turns.
Yeah, no. For me, it's the exact opposite.
So let me ask you guys a question. So, like,
I'd rather not have them.
2024 election, like, who do you think would be, like, the front runners? Like, on
DeSantis.
Unfortunately,
Republicans are going to go with DeSantis.
No, this is the problem. Right now, you have every hardcore little Trump, fucking circle jerker. Fucking,
there's too much hate for him, dude. I'm literally registered Republican, and I will not vote for him because, for one, too many people hate him. For two, too many people just aren't sure.
Yo, let me just see this as like a Canadian, I'm on the outside and shit.
Yes.
I actually kind of like Trump, but especially the last year and a half, I don't like the fucking circle jerking around them.
Yeah, that's the thing that gets.
I actually kind of like when he was president. I actually like kind of liked him
because he's a lunatic, dude. He'll say some whack ass shit to be like North Korea. I'll be all right, never mind. So in that aspect, he was good. He kept everybody who wanted to fuck with us at bay because he would say whatever the fuck came to mind. And he was unhinged because he wasn't a politician. He was like Reagan in a sense. However, the fanboy pride shit is what ruins
it for me. Would you rather
Hillary
Clinton over him in the 26th? Like,
it's the fanboy shit. Like you're saying, there's way too many people who are just fanboys of him that don't truly understand.
We all know Hillary Clinton is a fucking lizard in disguise. We all know that.
No more Clintons, no more Bushes. No more Clintons, no more Bushes.
But the problem is, this is the main problem. If she ended up becoming president, even though I despise that woman with every fiber of my being,
no more Clintons, no more Bushes.
Wish she would just turn into the lizard that she is. Okay, but the problem is that even with all the shit people think about Trump, even she would have done a better job with the foreign relations that we had.
No.
Because there are nuclear deals that we had.
I disagree with that because of Bill.
Out the fucking garbage.
I disagree with that because of Bill.
No, because I had to go and fucking write 5 fucking different theses on foreign policy.
All right.
Okay, and I'm telling you, I had to literally sit down for 4 months writing multiple theses on this very fucking subject. Okay. And in the end, and as much as I hated it, I needed to bite my tongue in every way possible. Sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, she would have brought better outcomes in that regard. As much as I hate,
out of how many others though, like
but we would have had a better relation in terms of. We would have had a better relation in terms of economics with other countries.
Well, what countries, though?
If that demonic lizard woman was there.
But what countries, though? That would be my follow-up question. What countries?
Basically, every European country that we were helping with development, we would have been able to have a better relationship with.
Well, yeah, like England, dude. England loved Clinton, Bill. Fucking Roger Waters of Pink Floyd is like worshipping of the Clintons.
Yeah, but the problem is that but you gotta understand, Brit bongers don't fucking count.
That's also why he's not in the band anymore.
Okay, English don't fucking count.
But even still, dude, it's like I don't think he would have been good because of Bill. In my mind, it's simple. No more Bushes, no more Clintons. Get them the fuck out of there. Anybody else, fine. No more Bushes, no more Clintons. We've had enough.
Dude, look at the amount of people that were fucking suicided on the Clintons, bro.
Yeah, no.
The thing with Bill was, though, Bill was an excellent speaker. Bill was an excellent speaker.
He was, bro.
He could talk a certain way, and he had charisma. You could believe what Bill would say because, well, Bill meant what he said. He was great at speaking.
Bro, they're fucked.
It's all a political family, dude. That's why in my mind it's like no more Bushes, no more Clintons.
Yes, to me it's we all agree with that. Everybody agrees with that. Yeah. The only thing that
Trudeau's too, but I think Trudeau's the fucking worst, bro. Fuck
dude,
that.
I am going to say my favorite hashtag. Sean, I am literally live right now, and I'm going to say it. Trudeau is a cuck. Trudeau is a king. Trudeau is a man-child with the brain of a stump. And you Canadians, you do get the fuck him. You need to oust this motherfucking boy because he is a cuck. And respect to Rob Ford. Dude, respect to Rob Ford. Fuck Trudeau. God bless Rob Ford. Had to say it online.
Jorge was making.
I'm just gonna snake Pliskin out of here. That's all I
had to have a moment there on live for you, dude. I had to get the live in there.
Back to the main.
I gotta snake Pliskin out of this country before it gets even worse.
Dude, can we just talk about Rob Ford for a minute?
Okay, no, we're not.
Damn it!
Let's talk about
holy fucking shit! I'm gonna repeat it one last fucking time. Okay, yes, Gary Johnson is a fucking dumbass. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Dude, is that the
Okay,
guy who didn't even know what cereal was?
Jesse Ventura running for the country. Let's talk about Chuck Norris running for president.
No, they need to go to a fucking senior home. Okay.
Jorge, why don't you run for president? I'll put you on the ballot.
Same with everybody else.
Okay, so now, just to go and finalize the point I was trying to make.
I'm gonna vote for Jorge on the next ballot.
I'm for Chuck Norris.
I just don't know how to spell his last name.
I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna bitch slap you myself with a beer bottle.
I'm a registered voter. I'll vote for Chuck Norris.
Dude, I'm gonna vote for Jorge for president as soon as I figure out how to spell his last name. All right.
You know what? I don't even care anymore. I just want to drink now. All right, I want to drink.
Jorge, finish what you were gonna say. Finish what you were gonna say. My bad.
Hillary is a lizard. We all agree with that.
Oh, fuck
okay.
you, dude.
Great. Okay. Now, the main point I was trying to make, I never said that she would be good. I'm just saying that in comparison to Trump,
we heard you already. We heard that already.
She would have been better. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know if you can prove that. I don't know, dude. Like,
it's too much hearsay, but just let him finish it.
Because the thing is that she would have she wouldn't have made her own fucking policy. She would have just literally ran on the very shit that Obama was finishing. Which were some deals that we had with other nations, including the nuclear deal that we had with Iran.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which was going really fucking well.
See, I had a lot of.
We were doing so fucking well.
I had a lot of respect for Obama.
We were getting close to closing the door on that stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then fucking Trump comes in and fucking goes, nah. No, he was gonna be like, no, you don't know anything about nuclear weapons you can do.
Yeah. Afterwards, I ended up liking Obama.
No, wrong.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, Trump was a lunatic. He just didn't give a fuck.
Than I do. Nobody knows more. So I am going to stop the nuclear deal from these terrorists, these sand people. So that way I can go and show that America is the greatest of all time. And then guess what happened? Oh wait, your entire economy fucking collapses and now they want to kill us again.
Jorge, let me end it with this. JFK had a good saying way back. He once said that America will always get the president it deserves. And I think no matter what side of the aisle you're on, we can agree on that. Because it is 100% true. It's all the people.
As long as we don't... As long as
not until Ron DeSantis.
Because and also, to answer the question that Sean ended up asking before, right, about who is gonna run. Basically, this is like
who do you think will be on each side? Like,
okay, this is the state. Okay, this is the state of things right now. Okay, this is the state. Okay, this is the state of things right now, as of how they are right now, currently.
Like, I just don't know who's gonna be like the Democrat.
Oh no,
is it gonna be Biden again? Like, it's either like on the Republican side, it's either gonna be Ron DeSantis or Trump.
Yeah.
Yes,
but, like, I don't know, like...
There isn't any... No, that's the thing. Right now, there's a civil conflict between Trump and DeSantis.
I want to vote for Santos.
Right now, the issue we're having currently is that DeSantis is 100% backed by the party.
Yes.
They all want
in the media, which I don't trust. So that's like a red flag in a way.
Yeah.
They all want DeSantis. He is an evil, sociopathic piece of shit. I've seen him in person once, and I want him dead. Just like how I in person,
of course you did.
Savage.
You didn't even.
Savage.
If I was in person, he wouldn't even be alive next day.
I had to.
Yo, his name's Jorge, bro.
Jorge's gotta be honest, so I gotta respect him for that. Jorge don't give a fuck.
Everyone shut the fuck up. Wait, everyone shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm gonna speak, yeah.
In high school, I had to escort Rick Scott, the guy that we had before with DeSantis, and he was literally Voldemort. That man was Voldemort.
Damn.
Why'd you let him live?
I was a fucking high school boy.
No, why'd you let him live?
High school Jorge, that's why.
Do you want to see how Rick Scott looks like? I'm going to show you right now. And tell me this man isn't fucking Voldemort, okay?
Jorge, how about Michael Scott?
He's a Florida man. It's already evil.
How about Michael Scott?
No. So,
Michael Condrey.
look, I'm just gonna show this and then look at him. Look at that and tell me that's not fucking Voldemort. I had to stand next to that.
I'm gonna look at this right now.
That was our governor. That was fucking Lord Voldemort right there. And
Wait,
then,
who's this governor?
All right.
this was our governor before Ron DeSantis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Jesus
he was our
H.
governor,
Lord,
then Ron
okay.
DeSantis took over after
Holy
him.
fucking-
They were both the same.
Wow, okay. I
Okay?
can see
I
that.
had to stand next to this motherfucker twice, and I had to escort him.
Dude, he almost
twice
looks like
in
an
my
android.
Why you're talking about escorting?
Dude, he almost looks like an android.
Because I was through ROTC. Yeah.
Yeah, he almost
So
looks like
there
a
was
fucking
four of us.
android,
Oh my
bro.
goodness, man.
So in ROTC, whenever we had a big event, when he would go, like we would have an event.
Yeah, and I walked up on stage with Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the mid-2000s.
Yeah, so
Oh no!
we had to. So the governor
Dominator.
would come in, and we would have 4 people escort him to the field. Okay, and that was what I had to do. I had to escort the motherfucker.
He literally looks like somebody I don't trust because he looks
Well,
like an AI robot.
So yeah, so now back to the main point.
No.
Right now, the entire party wants to push DeSantis. He's an evil sociopathic
The media as well.
monster. He's just an evil psycho shit. And then you have the other half, which is of every single radical piece of shit, insane motherfucker
That's the thing
who wants
with
to
me.
shoot every black man.
That's the thing with me,
who
like
is on
nobody
Trump's side.
radical. Nobody radical.
And they okay, fine. They're brain damaged, and they want Daddy Trump. So now
That's the thing with me, dude. It's like, yeah, I voted for Trump and this and that, but the more I learn and the more I just learn about people, like, I wouldn't vote for Trump a second time because of, yeah, he was great in a lot of ways, but he says whatever, and that can backfire.
well,
That's the
either
thing,
way.
like, you
Yo,
know,
and this, let me just say this for, I'll be quick.
yeah.
I said this before, like, I think, like, post-presidency, like, the last, like, let's say year and a half,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of baggage, a lot of fucking bullshit around Trump,
And there's a lot of
and,
mistrust.
like, complaining. It's kind of like, it's not like when he was running for president and that.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
I
just
feel
him.
like it's different. Like, okay, like, if I was American and it was the 2020 election, Trump-Biden, I would have voted Trump. I'll just say that.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's like there has to be
But,
a
like-
swap off because one has
like,
to
now-
one
now
has
it's
to
like,
undo
dude,
the
like-
mistakes of the other. As far
It's
as
just like the
China.
baggage around him.
I just
like,
don't. I don't agree with the whole like.
That's I agree,
No.
Sean. It's the distrust
sorry,
and the
yo,
hate. It's like I
that
don't
was
think he has
Justin.
a shot because of that. There's too many people that just hate his guts and others that just don't.
No, and like the
don't
circle
trust him.
jerk, like it's like you have all this baggage post presidency, like of
Yes.
stuff that happened after he is not
Oh
president
yeah, dude. There's
anymore. It's
always
just-
going to be that. It's
Well,
like when
anyways.
Obama took
Well,
over
it's
after
like-
Bush.
Oh god.
What was Justin saying? Was that Justin who he,
Yeah. I was saying I didn't like the whole. You the freaking Democrats one because they had a whole bunch of dead people vote for Biden.
Yeah, that
I
was
mean,
fucked.
yeah, that could be the case, but then again, remember this was the same year Corona. How Trump handled
Yeah.
the fuck.
Yo, I'll say this, bro. I'll say this. Let me just say this about like the whole election stealing shit. Like, you guys like, or you have people like you have like a basketball game in like a fucking schoolyard court or
Yeah,
whatever, and like you offer like 10 grand.
Yeah.
You think they're not gonna cheat? Yeah, there's gonna be cheating.
Oh, fuck yeah,
So
dude.
obviously there's gonna be cheating in elections, but that's every fucking election.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really is.
Like I
There's always
go
some
into
shit.
that expecting that.
That's why.
Yeah, like, was there probably dead people that
that's
fucking voted? Yeah,
That's
but
why I
like,
said that could be the case because I mean,
no,
how it-
I'm agreeing with you. Like, like, yeah, like there probably were fucking
Oh my god, I
cheating,
died.
but like,
There's
it's
always
like,
gonna
bro,
be
like,
some shit.
I expect that because this is the fucking president of the United States. Like, I'm
It's just
expecting that, right?
the sad part is all of the actual proven evidence of voter fraud have all been Republicans and they've been sent to jail, which is the funny, ironic part.
So there were reprimands and shit.
the actual cases of voter fraud that have been proven true were all done by Republicans and they got sent to jail. And that's the most part of it all. Where they can go, oh no, Biden cheated because he stole the. No, actually, Trump voters were the ones committing crimes by double voting.
And that's
Yeah.
not like what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Like the circle jerking and shit for Trump and like post presidency
That's-
stuff is like it's fucking.
It's too
like, dude, like,
fanboyish to me.
It's the fucking presidency of the United States.
What?
Of course there's gonna be interference and fucking cheating and all this shit. Like,
No, so I can finish the.
I'm coming out in a minute.
So I can
I'm
finish.
saying on both ends. Like, I'm not saying like any particular end. Like, I'm saying like I'm not saying I'm not saying like Trump had like the election stolen.
There's shady
I'm
shit
just saying
on
like
both sides.
there's always gonna be shady shit.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Like, if you offer $500 to someone like fucking cheating like a basketball game on a fucking school,
Dude, there was even shit
they're
like
gonna fucking
that.
cheat. So obviously they're gonna cheat for the
Dude,
fucking.
did you ever
United
look?
States
Did you ever
presidency,
learn
bro?
about the
Like,
documentary they did about William McKinley's election? It was total paid out, bought out fucking fuckery, dude. So William McKinley was like, I don't know, early 1900s, right?
Holy
You
crap.
had J.P. Morgan. You had J.P. Morgan money as well as Rockefeller, the other guy's money, influencing presidential elections. So if it went on back then, it's well known. It still continues. It still continues. You just got secret societies influencing shit now. The fucking occult, the Knights of Columbus, the fucking Illuminati, the Masons. I mean, you've got these umpteen dozen secret societies who are actually pulling the strings, as well as old money families like Soros, Rothschild, Kennedy, Baldwin. If you own the banks, which Soros does and the Rothschilds does, you run the world. So it's not even, our politics don't even mean shit. It's whoever runs the global bank.
Except unfortunately, like 99% of the shit that people speculate about Soros isn't even real.
Most of it's true, dude.
Let me just. I just want to.
It's just Republican schizophrenia, my guy.
I just want to ask this question because it relates to like what Kara said earlier, and then I'll let you guys go because you're all Americans and shit. So like, remember you were talking about like fucking Kennedy,
yep,
and all that earlier,
the
Karis?
old money families, yes.
So, what do you think of when Putin said because he's been the president of Russia since what 1998
Dude,
or whatever?
Putin's losing ground.
He was president when Clinton was president,
Yep.
Obama, Trump,
Yep.
and now Biden. And he did a speech where he said, I've met all these presidents. They all have good ideas until the men in dark suits come and tell them how things are really run.
Yeah, dude, that's our FBI.
And then they don't implement. He literally said this in a speech. I forget exactly what speech it was.
Well,
but
think
he
of
said
it this
that.
way. Think of it
So,
this
like, what
way.
do you think of that? Like, I'm just, it's an open-ended
What I
question. I
think of
don't have like a.
this is what I
an
think
argument.
of it. This is what I think of it. What the American people are told versus who runs what and this and that isn't necessarily true. We are only told what we're allowed to know because of what we can handle via information.
I agree.
You know,
they can't tell. They can't tell.
When push comes to
They
shove,
can't.
when push comes to shove, the American government can do whatever it wants, whether or not anybody or anyone knows about it. And at the same time, the American government is hand in hand with things in corporations like the Vatican. The Vatican has been known throughout many, many, many generations to pull a lot of shit, confiscate a lot of files, and redirect people to their own personal narrative. Now, setting religion aside, no, I do not think it's truly the president who is ever in charge of a lot of things. Because going back to what I said, there's a lot of people who have a lot of power that we are not told about. However, a conspiracy theory is only a theory until it's proven correct in any sort of way. And many of them have been proven true to a certain extent, which no longer makes them a quote-unquote radical conspiracy theory. But it just means that there's certain aspects of it that are true. So automatically, it's not a conspiracy. However, there are a lot of things that factor into a lot of shit that we're not told the truth about, such as the climate change. The American government sprays the skies on a daily basis, which was why we have chemtrails. It's not a Camaro that's poisoning the planet. It's not It is not an F-150 that is killing the planet. This is
That's schizophrenia right there, my guy.
Hold on. This is a celestial body in the solar system. This is an absolute fucking colossal entity planet that mere inhabitants cannot fuck with to that extent. I don't care who you
Actually,
ask.
yes. Actually, I'm
No.
sorry. Yes,
No,
you can.
the automobile.
Hold
on. Let me finish. The automobile that exhumes fumes is less than 100 years old. Jay Leno has a 1905 Dodge. It has an exhaust. There is no way in hell that you can convince me that exhaust fumes have contributed to the calamity of the planet as opposed to speeding up the process.
Yeah, the whole
it is
electric
speeding
vehicle
up.
shit is
Hold on, Sean.
Okay.
It is speeding up the
Okay.
process, but it is not at a catastrophical level. The media is playing both parties to think that it
No,
is
they're
because
not.
it
Okay,
wants to
no.
push its own government shit. There is no way
No,
possible
I'm
that
sorry,
a Z28
no,
Camaro and a fucking F-150 are killing the planet. No, it is the American
Bro,
government that is killing the planet.
First thing,
The American
First.
government does more damage on a daily
Alright.
basis than any of our vehicles. Electric
Okay.
vehicles also
You
have
know-
an effect on the ozone because of the cost of emissions
Or mining the
and the
lithium.
lithium battery. Yes, the mining
And
of
you
lithium
can't
battery.
dispose of the lithium batteries.
Exactly,
Yeah,
but that
of
doesn't
course
mean
you
people are
can.
It's
going to do it
worse. It's actually
properly.
worse for the environment.
Yes, and
Okay,
people
but
dispose
we're
of.
not-
Hold on, Jorge. People dispose of analog televisions inappropriately. Analog televisions contain mercury. If you're gonna say, "Oh, well, everybody disposes of lithium battery," no, they don't. Because people are flawed, people are going to abuse the easiness of things. Most people do not dispose of lithium batteries correctly because they do not dispose of mercury-filled televisions correctly. It is costly to
Climate change is
make,
real and shit.
instead of subsidizing used electric cars, there's no market for electric cars right now. Why? Because America will not accept the idea of subsidizing
We don't have the
electric cars.
infrastructure.
They are extremely expensive. They are extremely expensive to manufacture with the lithium battery. I think it's a wonderful idea to
And you
go
can't-
all
you can't
electric,
dispose of
but
the-
we are
the
not
batteries once
there
they're
yet.
dead.
And let me end with this one last fact, and please don't interrupt. My grandmother's house is all electric. Okay, we heat by electric, we power by electric. Okay. We have discolored walls above the electric heaters that are bronze and crimson color. Yes, electricity is dirty. You can see it in an electric-powered home. And I don't care who you ask, regardless of electric vehicle, it is dirty, it is filthy. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Electric is dirty, gas is dirty. No matter what we do right now, we're gonna dirty the fucking ozone, and we have to fucking accept that. We are as a species. Hold on, Sean. As a species of entities, we are not at the position yet to where we're like Star Trek. We could just spawn shit. We are going to dirty the planet regardless. And there's nothing we can do about it. There are calibers and levels in which we can ease it, but we're going to be fucking the planet regardless of what we do, and that's just that. But the problem is, everybody's on some bullshit to where, we have to save this, we have to save... Well, no! The priority should be our species, the human race. We can be, be concerned about everything else once we are at an appropriate cognitive spot to where we're set in stone and we can survive, and then we can take care of other species. But we are not the type of we are not a class of species to where we can be so concerned about everything else. Because if we are to survive and not let octopus take over, we have to do what we need to do. Seriously.
All right, well, first of things,
there has to be give and take. There has to be give and take. We're gonna fuck the planet in certain ways. However, we have to weigh it out. We have to weigh it out. Electric cars, I think, are a great idea, but as an entirety and as a race, we're not there yet to completely mandate it. I think we are pushing a little too much, a little too soon.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nobody. Okay. No. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my God. First, what you just said was mentally retarded. The global warming part is global cooling, whatever.
Dude, I live in Canada, bro. I would rather global warming because I can actually grow food than global warming.
Okay, yeah, but
global cooling is much more dangerous.
There's everything,
dude.
Ice ball minus 30 or fucking plus fucking
Okay, everyone shut the fuck up. You don't understand.
No, but you call me mentally retarded, bro.
No,
Yeah,
I said what you said was meant to
Global
be.
warming
still,
is objectively
even still.
better than global cooling.
Okay, no. Okay, Justin, isn't
Yeah,
this
of course. If you get to a fucking point, yeah, okay.
Wait.
All right,
No.
let Jorge rebuttal for a minute. I want to
Okay,
hear what he has
before
to say.
anything, Justin, wasn't what he said?
No, Jorge, say what you were. Jorge, say what you were going to say without input from others.
I'm not gonna talk along with you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, then I'll put it simple. What you just said was literally the equivalent of stupidity.
You don't need to repeat that now.
Yeah. If you're gonna say what he said is retarded, you better have a good excuse.
It is the equivalent of that one.
Jorge, what did you say?
Why is it an equivalent, though? Why is it an equivalent?
No. Oh my God.
You just.
You guys are letting me.
That's why we could just.
Oh my God.
Like
Because I think Sean brings up a good point. Explain to me how.
You don't need to get it into a insulting sort of thing. Okay,
I get it. Okay, whatever. Okay, look.
Jorge, you could just say I disagree with that and his why. I agree with Justin. You don't have to.
Okay, let me finish my sentence. I didn't even get my sentence.
You put this on yourself, man.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll take that. That's fine. Okay, that was almost as bad as the argument that was given to us in the past about, hey, global warming isn't that bad because we got snow outside. Look at this snowball. And then that was brought to Congress here in our country. That is, no, when we're talking about global warming, we're not talking about specifically just...
I don't see the comparison with what Kara said.
But you notice how they switched because 10, 15 years ago they said global warming and now it's climate change? Global warming is better than global cooling. Would you rather have global cooling or global warming? What would you rather have?
Can you let me finish and I will respond to that?
Anyone would rather have warmer temperatures than colder temperatures. Because you can grow food and you can raise cattle and shit way easier.
I do want to hear what Jorge has to come back with.
You're calling me mentally retarded.
No.
I'm asking everyone else in here. Would you rather have a bit of global warming or would you have global cooling? What would you rather have? What is more practical?
In a global aspect, yes. In a global aspect, yes. But it's a touchy thing because it depends on geographically where you live. So yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah, but that's everything, though.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the fucking point. That's the point.
Exactly.
But what would you rather? What would be better? Like in general, it's the fucking cold that is way worse.
Yeah.
That has killed way more people.
Because you know why you're right. Everybody be quiet.
Okay,
Do you know why Sean is right?
Nobody is going to allow me to speak here, right?
All right, everybody be quiet after I say this and then let Jorge take the floor.
No, I'm not talking.
Sean is 100% right in one key factor because the cold breeds bacteria. So if COVID...
You can't grow food.
Yes.
As well.
So there's a trade-off.
That's pretty fucking important.
Yes,
can't grow fucking food.
100%. All right, Jorge, go on.
So when I'm talking about the global warming or what we call climate change, first response, the reason why people say climate change is because we used to explain global warming, of course the science continued and it expanded.
Yeah.
It wasn't just now. When people talk about the problems with climate change, we're not talking about just the warming of the planet. It is the causes that happen when you have the warming of the planet. Because the warming of the planet doesn't mean that then areas are going to start melting their snow. No. That's not how the ecosystem...
So I agree. No, that's facts.
When we have global warming, then areas that have sheer cold are going to get worse sheer cold. Because there's going to be an imbalance in the way that we have seasons and the way that our ecosystems work in terms of the way that the storms work.
I agree.
Everything now that is why it's not a matter that I don't.
That happened in Canada this year, by the way, this winter.
No. I do apologize for saying the whole stupid thing, but the reason why I was saying
I said no, like that happened in Canada this winter in December.
Yeah, you gotta remember, he's right.
The jet streams are all messed up, right? Because of like the poles melting and shit, right? Yeah. So in the Northwest Territories in BC and back in December around Christmas time, it was like minus 40, 50. Yeah, but in Ontario, where I live, it was like plus 10.
Oh, dude, even in Portugal, they had roads melting.
I agree. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're experiencing this like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I feel that the question of asking somebody, would you prefer the cooling or the warming?
Sorry.
That is an inconsequential question. It is
I think it's a good question. Just
to what is going to happen.
It depends.
I'd rather some. I'm about to get minus 41 up here, bro. I can't.
Yes, I know. No, and I get that, and it's fucked up. But there's
what are you saying?
Like the way humans are biologically like designed.
Yes.
We're better designed for warmer climates.
Yes.
So all I'm saying is, if I had a gun to my head, would I rather global warming or global cooling?
Yeah.
I'm choosing global warming.
Yeah, but there's...
And you would be dumb to choose global cooling.
Right, but the problem is that in your area, it will do better.
Well, I'm not saying in my area, I'm saying in general.
Yeah,
would you rather if you had no electricity and shit, and you were stranded on a fucking island or whatever the fuck, would you rather be in a frozen wasteland or in a fucking...
But that's the point. We're dealing with it.
It depends on who you ask.
Me in Florida, okay. Yeah,
Can I interrupt for 1 minute? Can I interrupt for 1 minute on everybody?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm going to end my stream.
Much rather have global warming than global cooling. That's all I'm saying.
May I interrupt everybody for one brief moment?
Let me just say this, and I'll shut the fuck up. Climate change is real. I think it's overhyped.
Yes.
It's real.
Yes.
It's overhyped, but it's real.
Yes.
But I just think, like, the whole aspect of, like, like, the planet's heating up and shit.
It's like, not fully us.
It's
not entirely us.
I'd rather have that than a fucking ice age, bro.
That's what I was saying. It's not entirely us as individuals. It's not entirely us as individuals. I don't think our cars are fucking contributing in the way that our governments are. Our governments are doing more damage than we are.
Sorry. I promised I was going to shut the fuck up. Let me just say this. So Canada is promising to be like net